So let's have a nice hand for number 2, Albert Hooks, and his brother, number 3, Corey Hooks. They are escorted to the field by their family members, Mom Colleen Hooks and Sister Kadeja Austin. And let's have a nice hand for number 4, Noah Pirelli. This one is his parents, Charlene and Matt, and his brothers, Nick and Justin.
Oh, they rally.
Number 5. One second. And now we're introducing number 5, Jeffrey Williston. Escorted by his parents, Robin and Jeff, sister Hannah, and brothers, Johnny and Jack.
Yeah, Williston!
Let's have a nice hand for number 8, Jaden Watson. Escorted by his parents, Trish and Chris, his grandmother, Irma, sister Bella, and brother, Chris. And now number 12, Justin White. Escorted by his parents, Kim and Les, and sisters, Gabrielle and Mackenzie. And number 15, Max Augustine. Escorted by his mother, Maria.
Oh, thank you very much.
Now number 21, Kyle Rollier. Escorted by his parents, Renee and Steve, sisters Haley and Macy, and brother Steve. And number 22, Raven Timmons. Escorted by her parents, Jennifer and Clint, and her sisters, Ivy and Baruka. And number 23, Joe Bertel. Escorted by his mother, Andrew, and stepfather, Steve Jello, his dad, Eric, and his sister, Erica. Now let's have a nice hand for number 41, Joshua Blumenthal. Escorted by his parents, Michelle and Steve, sister Alana, and brother Ben. And now number 51, Kyle Maruka. Escorted by his parents, Janet and Dave. And now number 54, Carlo Cruzio. Escorted by his mother, Juicy Esposito, his father Luigi Cruzio, and his brother Roberto. Number 55, Jack Reed. Escorted by his parents, Tricia and John. And now, number 64, Dominic Borelli. He is escorted by his grandmother, Sis Cavalier, his mother, Anita Cavalier, his uncle Tony, Father Don Borelli, and stepmom, Amber Middlebrook.
At the end of this, let's play the alma mater, up tempo, right? Alma mater. Starting to roll up.
Yeah, pretty much the same guys.
And now let's have a nice hand for number 67, Joey Ranciato. Escorted by his parents, Sandra and Jack, sister Jessica, and brother Jeffrey. And now number 70, Frankie Squalia. Escorted by his parents, Allie and Frank, sister Veronica, and brother Tony. And now the captains. Number 13, Joe Vitale. Escorted by his parents, Sandy and Joe, and sister Grace, who's watching from North Carolina.
Hannah, we love you!
Now number 42, Pat De Silva. Escorted by his parents, Sandra and Patrick, and his sisters, Ivana and Amy Shaw. And finally, number 77, Luke Maruka. Escorted by his grandmother, Allison Maruka, and grandfather, John Kowski. Well, ladies and gentlemen, one final round of applause for the class of 2020, our North Haven High School football seniors.
Time is running out to purchase your items from the NHTV Fruit Fudge and Cookie Dough fundraiser. NHTV greatly appreciates your continued support by purchasing these items. They make great holiday gifts for family, friends, and coworkers. Call us at 203-234-0025 or visit us at nhtv.com to place your order today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com.
HB Communications, 60 Dodge Avenue, North Haven. Since 1946, specializing in audio-video solutions, including video conferencing, unified communications, digital signage, and more. HB Communications.
Forget-Me-Not Florist, 39 State Street, North Haven. A true full-service flower shop providing same-day delivery. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or sympathy, Forget-Me-Not is there for you.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home. Subway, Universal Drive, North Haven. Locally owned and operated, featuring delicious subs, wraps, salads, and all of your catering needs. Subway, Universal Drive next to Home Depot in North Haven.
The Landing of North Haven, offering personalized assisted living and memory care service. They feature a highly trained staff and activities prioritizing health and wellness. The Landing of North Haven, a warm, friendly, and welcoming environment at 201 Clintonville Road.
Hello and welcome to Mike Vanacore Field for senior night here. My name is Michael Valenti alongside Trevor Keys. Tonight's matchup, the North Haven Indians look to close their 2019 home season with a win against the undefeated Sheehan Titans. This is going to be a tough matchup, Trevor. Tell us why this Sheehan team is undefeated heading into this week.
It may be cold, the folks may be cold, you may be cold, but this team can get off to a hot start. Sheehan, they're averaging about 50 points a game right now. They're outscoring their opponents. Get this, 320 to 73 right now.
That's impressive.
6-0 right now. They're dominated. They have been, Terrence Bogan, one of the best players in the state last year, is returned, and he's even better maybe this year. They are dominant all around. North Haven's going to have their hands full. It should be a great game. I just really want to see how North Haven bounces back from the disappointing loss to Shelton last week. And they're going to have their hands full. This offense can score, and they can score fast. And like I said, it's cold, but they can score, and they can get a hot start right off the bat.
Now, we talk about this North Haven team coming off probably the biggest loss that they've had at Mike Vanacore Field since we've been broadcasting games here on NHTV.
Yes.
How do you bounce back from that?
There's 3 games left on the season.
Yep.
How much do you have left? And especially these seniors, as we know, it is senior night. So how much do you want to leave on the line? What would your lasting legacy be for all the seniors right now? What is your lasting legacy going to be on Mike Vanacore Field? I know you lost a tough one last week. Shelton's a good team, but you come back right here and you play kind of the spoiler role. I mean, against a team that looks like they're on the way to going to the state playoffs, undefeated right now, you play spoiler. You got to play your game. If they can run the football, control the tempo of the game, dominate inside the trenches, just like Coach Agnell and his coaching staff loves, and I love, guess what? They have a shot, and that's what they got to do. The next man up. I know they lost Corey Hooks, and he's out for the game. A big loss, but they got to lead by number 8, and that's our guy, Jaden Watson. Last time we saw him a couple weeks ago, 5 touchdowns. He had another great game last week. He's their guy. He's their out for their home run hitter. They're gonna have to rely on him as well as everybody else.
Now, if they get off to a big deficit early, they're going to have to rely on the air, and this team's not really built for that. Could we be seeing more of the passing game here on senior night?
I expect to see the playbook open up. I mean, last week really got, it was only, remember, it was 14-13 last week at one point. Then the fumble changed everything. They can never get really back in it. If they can establish that play action, the misdirection is very key for North Haven. They like to run the 8-hole, the 9-hole as well, try to catch them off guard. If you can get them with a little misdirection, counter, play action, North Haven, you never know. This is a team, it's all about the heart with North Haven. How much do you have left in the tank, and what is your lasting legacy going to be on Mike Vanacore Field tonight?
Now, there's some big players on the defensive side of the ball that's going to be playing their last game here at Mike Vanacore Field.
Yeah.
What do they got to do to shut down Terrence Bogan?
Tonight's it's a true test. You're playing against the best players, not even just running backs in the state, one of the best players in the state. Slow him down. The best answer I could give you is just try to slow him down. He's going to get his yards. He's going to do his thing. He's a beast. I was watching highlights last night. He gets through the hole. He follows the box. And once he sees that hole, he's pretty much gone. You just got to try to slow him down, contain him. If you could do that, North Haven's got a great shot to play spoiler and beat the Sheehan Titans. An old rivalry as well.
Yeah.
This used to be a Division II East game back in the day. This is a rivalry game. It's been long overdue. They haven't played in a couple years. So I'm very intrigued how both teams are going to play on Mike Vanacore Field tonight.
So North Haven trying to prevent having a losing record for the first time since 2016, where they finished 4-6. They try to finish their home schedule with a win against an undefeated Sheehan Titans. This should be a fun one, folks.
It should be.
It's the Indians. It's the Titans. It's next. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Time is running out to purchase your items from the NHTV Fruit Fudge and Cookie Dough fundraiser. NHTV greatly appreciates your continued support by purchasing these items. They make great holiday gifts for family, friends, and coworkers. Call us at 203-234-0025 or visit us at nhtv.com to place your order today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com.
And the captains will head to the center of the field for the coin toss. For the Sheehan Titans, number 27, Jordan Davis. Number 34, Terrence Bogan. Number 58, Tom D. Pascal. And number 1, Braden McCarthy. And for the Indians, 77, Luke Peruka. Number 13, Joe Vitale. And number 42, Pat De Silva. Sheehan has won the toss. They will defer to the second half, so the Indians will receive the ball.
Right here.
The officials for this evening's game, the referee is Chris McGarry. Just a reminder to all fans in attendance, please root hard for your Indians and not against your opponents. And respect the officials' decisions on the field at all times. The singing of our national anthem by North High School senior Vanacore Singers. That's backed up by the North High School band under the direction of Mr. Ken Tedeschi.
2, 3, 1, 2.
All right, the coin has been tossed. The national anthem has been sung, and we are underway here at Mike Vanacore Field. Michael Valenti alongside Trevor Keys. It's senior night here for Friday Night Football on NHTV. The North Haven Indians squaring off against the undefeated Sheehan Titans, Trevor.
Yes, sir. I can't wait. This is an old rivalry. Like I said, I played in this rivalry. It's kind of a rare matchup now, but you got the 6-0 Sheehan Titans, one of the best teams, it seems like, in the state. Ranked 10th in the state currently right now. Let's see what North Haven does, bouncing back from the loss last week to the Gales of Shelton. Let's see how they start offensively as well. This is a true test. We're going to see Corey Hooks, one of their best players, out. Let's see if they could get it going with the running game.
So it will be It will be North Haven receiving first as Sheehan deferred the kick. And Jaden Watson, who will be called for a lot tonight for the Indians due to the injured Corey Hooks. So
he's one of the main ball carriers for this team.
That he is.
Let's see if they try to keep the ball away from him. You saw a lot of that from Shelton last week, if you remember. They tried to play a little squib kick.
So this is a line drive kick, bounces and will be returned by Watson. Goes to the far side, tries to get around the edge, and he's through and gets to the 34-yard line. A good return, good field position there for the Indians to start things off.
And you said the word, Michael, field position. Coach Sags and this offense loves the ball when they have great field position. So let's see how North Haven starts off. Maybe they catch them off guard with some misdirection right off the bat. They're going to be expecting runs up the middle a lot. This is what they do, ground and pound. Do they catch them off with the counter, misdirection, maybe a play-action pass? Let's see what the Indians offense does against the Sheehan Titan defense.
So the North Haven Indians wearing their maroon jerseys with white pants, and the Sheehan Titans with the white jerseys.
Reverse.
First and 10 from the 35-yard line. And it will be a direct snap. Backs Augustine goes to the right side, and he's got the first down. Past the 45 and out of bounds just shy of midfield. Good run there for North Haven to start things off.
Oh, yeah. This is with Corey Hooks' absence, he's going to have another senior, one of 20 seniors. They have a 20 senior class, a huge class. And Max Augustine, one of the well-appreciated players on this team. And you saw right there, big hole, big run. And guess what? Great start for the North Haven Indians offense.
So one play, and they're already at the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 for Max Augustine on his senior night. First and 10. And this time they go to the left side. That's Watson. Finds a hole. Cross midfield. Hurdles over a player. Just shy of the first down marker. Good run there for Jaden Watson.
I like what I'm saying right now from this North Haven offense. The line really taking it to Sheehan right now. Sheehan really hasn't played anybody up to this point of North Haven's caliber. I mean, they've played Brantford. They've played Hill House last week, but they really haven't played anybody. So I'm really interested in seeing how the Sheehan team, I know yet 6-0, how are they going to play against a team like North Haven, who's one of the most well-respected teams in the state. Let's see how they fare against this Indians offense.
Second and 1. Ball's on the ground. Still on the ground. Diving on it, I believe. No, it's still on the ground, and I believe Sheehan got it. Just when you thought momentum was going North Haven's way, a big mistake there, and it's a big turnover for Sheehan.
And you said it right there, Michael. Kind of like last week, North Haven going in to score against Shelton. They fumble the ball, change the rest of the game, and then just right there, looks like North Haven has a good drive. They're sustaining some running, some successful runs, and then right there, just a bad snap and an unfortunate break for the North Haven Indians, and a huge break for the Sheehan Titans as well. So let's see this offense. I mean, you got Terrence Bogan, one of the best players in the state. Also, watch out for number 27, Jordan Davis. Right now, currently in the backfield, he can do it all. They run a single wing as well, this Sheehan team. So he's all over the place. He plays in the slot. He plays receiver. He plays in the backfield. They give him the ball as much as they can.
Russell Wachowski was the man that recovered the fumble for Sheehan, and it's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. And this one will be handed off to Davis. Breaks free. Nice juke move there. And past the 35-yard line, a nice first down for Sheehan.
Oh, yeah, right there. We're thinking number 34, Terrence Bogan's going to come in. But guess what? No, they bring in 27, one of the star players for Sheehan, Jordan Davis. And he's showing his skill right there, breaking tackles, finding holes, and getting big yards for the Sheehan Titans. And North Haven right now gets the backs up against the wall early on in this game.
Quick no huddle back to Davis. Davis is stopped this time. They clog the hole quickly.
And that's what North Haven has to do. They got to be fiery. This is the last game in Mike Vanacore Field for these seniors, these 20 seniors. So let's see what they do. Are they going to leave it on the line? And that's right there. You got to get the tribe back going. You got to get them hungry. You got to get them going. If they could slow down this rushing attack, because they average, Michael, 350 yards on the ground, this Sheehan team. So if you can try to slow down this Sheehan rushing attack, North Haven's going to have a great chance tonight.
Davis again with the handoff, this time going to the left side. Ball's over somebody, but the ball's on the ground, and North Haven says they got it.
And look at this. What a start for both teams. Both teams looking like they're going to get some points on the first drive. And Jordan Davis with the fumble. A great play for North Haven and a huge turn of events right there. So North Haven's getting the ball back. Man, nobody wants to keep this ball. It looks like the Colts affecting it early on, I think, Michael.
Could be hot potato for both teams, both losing a fumble on their first drive while they were in the opposing side of the field. So North Haven, they negate their negative and back with the ball here at the 30-yard line.
What a start for both teams defensively.
1st and 10, just over 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. No score after both teams fumbled their first drive. Direct snap through the hole. Piling through is Albert Hooks. And he gets about 8 on the play.
Wow, he was rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Actually ran a play over for Sheehan. But we haven't really called his name a lot. It's been number 3, Corey Hooks. And you do know he does have another brother who's just as great of a football player as his brother, Corey Hooks. And right there was on display. He's so patient as well, just like his brother, really waiting for his blockers to get the holes open up. And he took it right to the Sheehan rushing defense.
2nd and 2. Ball at the 39. Into direct snap this time to Augustine. Trying to get around the edge. He's got the first down. Just enough there to cross the first down marker and move the chains.
And just enough in this scenario is just what the North Haven Indians needed, because you get another first down, and they look good right now running the football.
A lot of moving parts to this single wing offense for the North Haven Indians.
Yeah, just waits for his block, and all he needed is a couple yards, and that's what he got. And North Haven's back to another 1st and 10. So far, so good for the North Haven Indians rushing attack. How does Sheehan deal with this little adversity that they probably haven't had for this entire season?
Handoff to Augustine, and he is stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose about 2 on the play.
And that was a big play by one of their big boulders in the middle of that. And right there, you just saw the North Haven Indians really been gaining some momentum in the rushing attack. But right now, that was a big stop for Sheehan, and a much needed stop as well.
Second down and 12 for the Indians here. And motion going, changing the formation here. Run to the near side. Jaden Watson gets hit hard on that play. If he got anything, a yard, but that's it.
I mean, he's a small runner, but he runs like he's about a 230-pound back. I mean, he took a pounder right there. He took a big hit right there, but he's going to keep going. He's going to keep moving forward, and you got to be encouraged by that, as a North Haven fan as well. Jaden Watson has done a heck of a job this year, really taking over in control of this offense. And we saw it on display a couple weeks ago with the 5-touchdown performance. Last week being the big play last week for North Haven. And this week, he's going to have to be the alpha for this North Haven rushing attack.
3rd and 11. Oh, that's movement. That's going to be a flag for encroachment.
And now it makes it a more manageable 3rd and short for the North Haven Indians. So let's see what now. 3rd and about 4 for the North Haven rushing attack. And this is another thing about Sheehan. I've always noticed this because I did used to play this team. They're very undisciplined at times, and they'll have plays like this. They'll jump off sides, they'll chirp at you. It's just North Haven has to stay composed and stay focused into the game as well. So a big play right there for North Haven, a more manageable 3rd down.
Run goes to Albert Hooks. Got the first down, crosses midfield, and he's going to get tackled at the 46-yard line. A nice first down run there for Albert Hooks.
That's just what you want to see. That's what the doctor ordered. A nice little another first down for this North Haven Indians rushing attack. You're going to see a lot of number 2 this week because of his brother's absence and possibly for the rest of the year. And right now, he's taking it to the... And Sheehan has no response to this rushing attack of North Haven. They haven't had any answers. North Haven's moving the ball comfortably, and you're seeing they're getting more and more confidence within this offense.
1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. And another direct snap, this time to Max Augustine, getting around the edge, breaking a couple tackles, still pushing the pile over. He's got a first down and past the 35-yard line, but the ball is loose. And did Sheehan get it?
It seems like the fans look like they appear to say it's a first down for Sheehan.
No signal, so it looks like North Haven's going to keep the ball. It is a first down for North Haven. A good run there for Max Augustine, gave him about 11, and another first down for the Indians. They are really testing this undefeated Sheehan team here in the first.
Well, like I said, Sheehan hasn't really played anybody up to this point, and North Haven, like I said, they're a team that's going to punch you in the mouth. And an early break right there, 2 fumbles in this game. Both teams need to start holding onto the ball. It is cold, and these defenders are going to go after the ball. Now that you're seeing a couple of balls falling on the grass, they're going to go after them a little more, and you just saw that almost there. Another break for North Haven.
Flag on the play. Offsides on Sheehan.
I mean, Sheehan right now, they're shooting themselves in the foot. Not being able to stop this rushing attack, and that's 2 penalties. That's 2 encroachment penalties currently.
Jaden Watson with the carry, and he got the first down. Nice run there for Watson.
I mean, Jaden Watson, once again, doing what he does best, and that's getting first downs and making big plays and making this offense happy. And that's right now what this North Haven team is doing. And you got to be happy if Coach Agnell and the coaching staff with the way this rushing attack is going after Sheehan. Sheehan has not had an answer early on in this half of this first period right now. So, great start to North Haven. Let's see if they can really get into the end zone and really take over this game.
Inside the 25-yard line. Run past the 20. That's Albert Hooks trying to push his way to the 15, but it'll be just short there.
I mean, Michael, it's only been 2 drives, but from what I'm seeing right now with this North Haven Indian team, they're showing fight. They're trying to gain the extra yards. They're not going down easily, and Sheehan has had no response. They don't know how to react to it because they probably expected a North Haven team, especially losing last week to Shelton, getting the way they lost, thinking they're probably going to be it's going to be a letdown. North Haven's going to come in. They're not going to really play. But North Haven's really punching this Sheehan team right from the start, and Sheehan has had no answer.
Another direct snap. Augustine breaking through. He's got the first down.
Chipping away, Michael. Keep chipping away for first downs. Another first down, it seems like. And that's what North Haven's going to continue to do. They're not going to change anything up. They're going to run the football. And if you can't stop them, well, guess what? It's going to be a long 48 minutes going forward.
So now with the ball at the just shy of the 10-yard line, it'll be first and goal for North Haven.
So first and goal from the 10-yard line.
Under 5 minutes to go here. Movement again by Sheehan. So North Haven's doing a good job at forcing these offside penalties on Sheehan.
And Michael, you're going to see more of that now. This is 3 times in the same drive, that encroachment. If they're going to keep jumping like that, guess what? Keep doing it because you see that they're aggressive. So get them with the hard count. So North Haven right now, very impressive, right? Going in, looking like they're going to score and take advantage of this early turnover from the Sheehan Titans.
Run up the middle. Albert Hooks is going to be just short of the goal line, but gets a couple yards on the play.
Hey, a couple is better than nothing right there. Positive yards. They're right on the brink of getting into the end zone at the 1-yard line. And what a drive by this North Haven Indians, starting about at the 30-yard line. So, hey, they've been running the football, and Sheehan has had no answer, and they're going to keep running the ball. Until you can stop them, guess what? They're going to continue to run the football. So if you think North Haven's slowing down with it, think again.
Second and goal. Augustine is in the end zone for a touchdown. North Haven has the lead.
And he bouldered lowered the shoulder and bullied the defender to the ground. And look at North Haven right now. What a start. The rushing attack of North Haven. What a heck of a start. I'm very pleased. And so is his coaching staff so far. But yet there is still 3 quarters. But Sheehan right now, from watching what I just saw in the first 2 drives, I know the Indians had a fumble the first drive, but seeing for the first 2 drives, this rushing attack, it could be a long night for this Sheehan Titan defense. And we could be in the making of a shootout possibly.
The extra point is good. And with that, just under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, North Haven leads 7-0. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Time is running out to purchase your items from the NHTV Fruit Fudge and Cookie Dough fundraiser. NHTV greatly appreciates your continued support by purchasing these items. They make great holiday gifts for family, friends, and coworkers. Call us at 203-234-0025 or visit us at NHTV.com to place your order today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com.
HB Communications, 60 Dodge Avenue, North Haven. Since 1946, specializing in audio-video solutions, including video conferencing, unified communications, digital signage, and more. HB Communications.
So North Haven leads this one, and they go with the onside kick. Actually, no, this one's getting run back. Jordan Davis. What a run there. And Sheehan answers right back on the kickoff.
Yes, Terrence Bogan might be their best player, but this is their do-it-all guy right there. He's on the special teams, receiver, slot receiver. He's playing in the backfield. He's sometimes playing quarterback. He's doing it all for the Sheehan Titan offense. And special teams right there, this kid's a special talent, and he's showing right now. And we haven't even mentioned number 34 for the Sheehan Titans as well.
First and 10 for Sheehan at the 23-yard line. And we have an official's timeout here. Something seems off. I don't know if it's a spot of the ball.
Could be a spot of the ball, Michael. Or maybe, yes, or maybe it could be something wrong with the chains as well.
Officials call a timeout while they fix the chains at the far side of the field.
Looks like it is an issue with the chains here.
Chain gang having a struggle tonight.
Looks like they're trying to make the chains a full 10 yards. They got chinked up there, so it's instead of 10 yards, maybe 9.5.
9.5. Well, let's see early on. I mean, Sheehan right now hasn't been punching them out all year pretty much. They've been dominating everybody they played on their schedule, but they come into North Haven, a team that comes off a disappointing loss. But North Haven goes down and scores, and right now, how's the Sheehan offense going to react as well? Because right now, dealing with a little adversity, Michael, early on in this game.
Yes, they are. Not many times this season have Sheehan been on the trailing side of a game and have not lost yet. But here they are, trailing 7-0 with 3:48 to go in the first quarter, thanks to a touchdown on the last drive for North Haven.
Hey, Michael, they're outscoring their opponent 320 to 73. I mean, that's fascinating right there for what they've been doing. I know the level of competition hasn't been up to par, but still, it's very impressive to see what this Titans offense has been able to do through the first 6 weeks.
Handoff was a fake and then a quick pass. North Haven knew what was going on there, and it's a short gain, maybe a couple yards. That's it, though.
And you saw that a lot last week. Sheldon, it seemed like the first drive was throwing about 5 or 6 screen plays, bubble screens, and that's what Sheehan does. A great job of North Haven staying in their zone, staying in coverage, and being unaggressive as well, staying smart and making a nice play right there. Let's see how North Haven continues. Do we see more aggressiveness with the blitzing? Because we saw that a couple weeks ago. I'd like to see that against a team that likes to run the ball as well.
Davis is clogged up the middle there. Nice job containing him. And it's going to be 3rd and about 6 on the play.
And that's a tall task to do. I mean, he's been one of their most dynamic players this year. And if you could try to slow him down, and I still haven't mentioned, and me and you both, Michael, have not mentioned the name Terrence Bogan.
For the Titans.
Third down and 5 from the 18-yard line. Davis moves from the right side of Simmons to his left, back to his right. Clock continues to run, dropping back, looking to throw. The pass is complete to Davis out in the field. Hurdles over the runner. He's going to get it to the end zone for the touchdown.
What have I been saying, Michael? The kid's a playmaker. Get the ball to his hand. Get the ball in his hands. He's going to make plays right now. What a great effort overall. He was thinking maybe the deep route in the middle of the field looked like the seam route over the middle, but he goes to the check down, hands it off to his back, and his back does the rest. And boy, oh boy, what an athletic play to get into the end zone. And just what Sheehan needed, being in a 3rd and about 5, and they go right down and score. And guess what? We might be in for a slugfest.
This might be coming back, though. There's a couple flags on the play.
Okay.
Let's see what it's on.
And this could be a huge break for North Haven. And it looks like it's going against Sheehan. Could be a block.
It's against Sheehan.
And that's a big, Sheehan right now has been shooting themselves in the foot. The 3 encroachments, and now a big play right here, a big penalty, and they just take points off the board, Michael.
What would have been a 6-point touchdown there is now negated to a 15-yard penalty on a personal foul against Sheehan.
Wow.
So these penalties for Sheehan are really hurting them right now.
Yeah, Michael, that could start to add up and really affect the team's momentum. I know it looks like, a couple 5-yard penalties, not a big deal. But it is, because you gave up a touchdown. And then a penalty like that, you're going in to score. You're going to get the momentum back on your side of your favor. And then a penalty like that, all the momentum is on the North Haven team right now.
So instead of it being a touchdown, it's 3rd and long, dropping back is Simmons. And this one is dumped up the middle, and they cross the original line of scrimmage and don't get much after that. The pass to Brandon McCarthy.
And a great job right there, North Haven. Nothing getting behind you, letting everything in front of you. It looked like a little tight end screen, waiting for the tight end, get your blockers in, and then find the big guy open. But great job of North Haven staying at home and making the play. And now you're looking at for Sheehan, a more manageable 4th down. I know it's about 4th and 9, but it is a more manageable 4th down for this Sheehan team. Instead of kicking the ball, or maybe even punting it, they can now go for it with this offense.
Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Simmons drops back, looks to throw, has a man up the middle, and it is caught for the end zone touchdown. No flags on the play this time, and we're an extra point away for a tie game.
And that's just a blown coverage right there, 4th and 9, and the guy just goes right past the safety. Look at that, middle of the field, nobody there. Miscommunication, it seemed like, by the North Haven defense, and a big break for the Sheehan Titans as well. You're thinking 4th and 9, North Haven is maybe getting the ball back with the way their rushing attack started in the first 2 drives. They got to be happy, but a big play from Sheehan, and Sheehan right now looking to try to add it up, or tie it up as well.
So just over 90 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Good hold, nearly blocked, and it is good. So with that, we are tied up at 7. Sheehan and North Haven tied at 7 here at Mike Vanacore Field. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Time is running out to purchase your items from the NHTV Fruit Fudge and Cookie Dough Fundraiser. NHTV greatly appreciates your continued support by purchasing these items. They make great holiday gifts for family, friends, and coworkers. Call us at 203-234-0025 or visit us at nhtv.com to place your order today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com.
HB Communications, 60 Dodge Avenue, North Haven. Since 1946, specializing in audio-video solutions, including video conferencing, unified communications, digital signage, and more.
We get set to kick it back off here as Sheehan tied it up with a pass to Bjornberg. Riley Bjornberg from Janet, and we're tied up at 7. Short kick. This one will be returned behind the 30-yard line to 35 and just shy of the 40-yard line.
And I think they're going to take a page out of the Shelton playbook, because right there, they're not going to punt the ball. They've already seen a glimpse of what Jaden Watson's potential is and talent, and they're not going to try to punt to him or kick the ball to him anymore. If there he is, it's going to be through the offensive way. It's not going to be on the special teams way. You're going to be seeing a lot of squib kicks from here on out from this Sheehan team.
First and 10 for North Haven. Direct snap, Jaden Watson through the hole. Gets a couple yards, but not much there.
Hey, they'll take that. Positive yards is always a good thing, and Jaden Watson right now, it seems like there's an injury, Michael.
Timeout on the field for... It looks like a injured player is a North Haven player.
Michael, I think it might be Jaden Watson. I may be wrong, but from the way he came down on that leg, it looked like it might be bothering him. That was a tough, hard-nosed run. It might have been for a couple, but that was a tough, hard-nosed run, and you could see the effects it's affecting him right now currently. And this, if it is indeed Jaden Watson, this could be a huge loss for the North Haven Indians in this offensive and rushing attack, because they've been dealing with injuries throughout this year, and that happens to every team. But to see Corey Hooks go down last week, and it looks like he might be done for maybe this week or multiple weeks, and now with Jaden Watson down, man, this is such a disappointing sign if he's not able to come back in this game because of the way he's played so far and the way that North Haven has been playing in this game.
That is Jaden Watson that was injured on the play.
And so
he's able to walk off on his own strength there, but
you can only hope, Michael, it's nothing serious, and especially because it's senior night as well. If this is his last game ever at Mike Vanacore Field, you don't want to see this kid go down because this is a big blow and could be a big blow for this North Haven offense and team as well.
So if we get any updates on Jaden Watson there, we'll let you know. 2nd and 5 after his 5-yard carry.
2nd down and 5.
And here's another direct snap, this time to the near side. Albert Hooks takes it to the 45.
More manageable. I mean, this is what they're going to do. Max Augustine, Albert Hooks, these guys are going to have to take the role now and take the brunt of the offense, especially now with Jaden Watson going down. And let's see what happens going forward for this North Haven attack.
Third down and 3. Again, another snap to Augustine. Got the first down, little extra, crosses the 40 to the 35, still on his feet, to the 30, and he's dropped down right there. Great run for Max Augustine. He is having an awesome night early on here on senior night.
And that's a legacy play right there. I mean, he's showing his heart. He's showing what he's got left in the tank. He's not giving up on this season. It was a disappointing loss, but you know what? That's over. That's in the past. They're thinking about the Sheehan Titans right now. And right now, what a run by Max Augustine. Never went down. Credit to him. And this team should be fired up with the way their senior captain and senior leader as well has been playing early on in this game.
And here goes the run from Augustine. He's not going to get much after that one.
Well, that's what I expect, Michael. It's going to be a lot of 15 and 2 and 12 and maybe even 6, 4, 13. There's so many players on this offense, but there are players that are going to need to step up now. Next man up with Jaden Watson's with him going down, we can only hope that it's not as serious as it seemed on the field.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter, and with that, we are tied at 7. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
HB Communications, 60 Dodge Avenue, North Haven. Since 1946, specializing in audio-video solutions, including video conferencing, unified communications, digital signage, and more. HB Communications.
Forget-Me-Not Florist, 39 State Street, North Haven. A true full-service flower shop providing same-day delivery. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or sympathy, Forget-Me-Not is there for you.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home. Subway, Universal Drive, North Haven. Locally owned and operated, featuring delicious subs, wraps, salads, and all of your catering needs. Subway, Universal Drive next to Home Depot in North Haven.
The Landing of North Haven, offering personalized assisted living and memory care service. They feature a highly trained staff and activities prioritizing health and wellness. The Landing of North Haven, a warm, friendly, and welcoming environment at 201 Clintonville Road.
We get set for the second quarter here. Michael Valenti alongside Trevor Keys. Tied at 7 between the North Haven Indians and the Sheehan Titans. Max Augustine goes up the middle. He's got the first down. Augustine still looking strong here. What an impressive run for Max Augustine, and he is just keeping his feet moving. Something that we saw from Corey Hooks throughout the year, that, you know, this is what they were missing with Corey Hooks, but Max Augustine filling in for those shoes.
And that's what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to fill those shoes, but it's a next man up. It should be like that for every time. I know some of your best players go down, but you got to come back and you get your opportunity. This is about an opportunity to display your talents on the field. And right now, Max Augustine is taking it to the Sheehan defense, and he's displaying his talents as well on senior night.
First and 10 from the 17-yard line. North Haven looking to take back the lead. It's a run to the right side. And they get inside the 10 there. Albert Hooks, a nice run there. And that's going to move the chains again. First and goal for North Haven.
And like I've been saying, displaying talents. He's getting his opportunity to display his talents now that his brother's out. So now we get the other Hooks brother. And right now he's doing a heck of a job right now of finding his holes, really exploding out from the start. And they're going to rely on these guys, Max Augustine and Albert Hooks, especially if Jaden Watson can't come back for this game.
First and goal from the 5. North Haven looking to make this a lead for them for the second time. Just under 12 minutes ago, or just at the 11-minute mark now. Run to the right side. Ball is loose, and Sheehan has got it in the end zone. And for the second time tonight, North Haven had a chance to drive and get points on the board, but they put the ball on the ground, and Sheehan's got it.
I mean, that's such an unfortunate break for this North Haven team, playing so well, so hard every run. To have that right game, it's a game of inches, Michael. He was inches away from the end zone, and to see a fumble like that, that's unfortunate for this North Haven Indians offense. And now the defense has to come back and play some better defense as well, because the defense has been playing well. They've slowed down this Sheehan offense, even though with the pass, they've got a turnover in this game. So let's see how Sheehan and North Haven respond to the big fumble.
Fumble recovery by Tyler Garcia, and it's first and 10 for Sheehan at the 20-yard line after the touchback. Huge fumble recovery there. Last time Sheehan recovered a fumble, they actually gave it right back to North Haven on a fumble. First down carry up the middle. Gets a couple yards, but that's about it.
I believe that was Jordan Davis again. I don't know if there's an injury right now with Terrence Bogan, but we have not seen 34, and he's coming into this game with 1,300 yards rushing, Michael. So something's got to be wrong. Maybe it's the game plan, and they're trying to just not use him right now if it's an injury. But right now, we haven't seen 34, and I'm quite surprised right now.
Second and 7. Davis again. And he's going to get nothing on that play. So North Haven doing a good job clogging up the holes for Davis on these first two plays.
It's your basic zone read right there, and they're going right down the line. They're beating them down the line, and that's why you're seeing them get through the lines and making the plays. And right now, if you're Coach Velarde and this defense, you got to be happy with the way they're kind of slowing down a team that's averaging just over 350 yards in the ground game. So right now, if you're North Haven in this first quarter and a half, you got to be happy with the way this defense is playing.
3rd and 6 from the 24-yard line. Simmons drops back, throws, passes complete to Davis. He's got the first down, little extra, pushed out of bounds just shy of the 40-yard line. First down Sheehan, but we have a flag after the play.
It might be a late flag for the hit out of bounds right there. If I'm North Haven, I'm trying to have a spy on 27. Wherever he goes, have somebody on him, because the 2 times he's gotten passes like this, one was a touchdown called back and another big play right there, and that's probably where the penalty is out of bounds. Never mind. I thought this was an easy call. I thought it was going to be on North Haven hit on bounds, but guess what? Sheehan again. The 2 times we've seen Jordan Davis tonight with the same type of pass catch the ball, make plays, it's coming back again. Sheehan has been shooting themselves in the foot for the first quarter and a half, Michael.
Yes, they certainly are. So a big holding penalty here. So,
and that's huge for North Haven right there. And now it makes it about 3rd and about 15, and this is just what North Haven wants. The fumble, yes, hurts, but right now, with the way their rushing defense has been playing, they're stopping the rush. In the passing game, if they have a spy on Jordan Davis, because he's really taking it to the North Haven team, if they can try to cover him and spy on him, they really got a great opportunity to play with this Sheehan team and maybe pull off the upset as well and play spoiler tonight.
3rd and 7 from the 22-yard line. Simmons drops back, has pressure, gets out of it though. Now has time to throw. He does, and it is complete. And they get the first down there. Nice completion there.
Oh, that's a great play right there from Kyle Simmons. Escaping the pressure, saw the edge rusher. A great job of moving out of the pocket, delivering a great throw. That's always a tough throw on that, but great job, a great awareness to where the first down marker was and staying in bounds as well. Great play overall by the Sheehan Titans offensive. The passing game has been working where they're a good passing team, Michael, but their offense is predicated on running the football. And right now, the passing game has been working on this North Haven defense.
Riley Bjornberg was the one that caught the reception. He had a touchdown earlier in this game. We have a halfback draw on the play, just shy of the 45-yard line. Carrying that one, Russell Rakowski, who has a fumble recovery in this game so far for Sheehan.
And North Haven, up until that point, they've been kind of just slowing it down. They've been doing a heck of a job right now of controlling the tempo of the game offensively. But Sheehan, if they can start getting this offense going, it could be scary for North Haven. But North Haven has not given up, and they're playing still great right now defensively. If they can try to make another turnover, we've already seen one. It is cold out. Let's see if they go for the football and make another big turnover for this defense.
Another halfback draw there. Piling through. Rakowski, but just shy of the first down marker, so it'll be 3rd and short. Maybe about 2 yards for the first down. And this is a big 3rd down here.
Oh, yeah. I know we're talking only 8 minutes in the second period right now, but still, to see it's 7-7 right now. Both teams are trying to still get a feel for each other. The rushing attack of Sheehan has not done up to par where they want to be, but North Haven's offense rushing attack has been great, minus the 2 fumbles. And this could be a different game.
3rd and 2 for Sheehan. Handoff goes to Davis. First down, little extra, hurdling a player. Across the 40, 35, and he's brought down at the 30-yard line. A good run there by Jordan Davis.
I don't know if he's trying to do the hurdle every time, but it seems like every time he gets the ball, the hurdle's like one of his signatures. Because there it is again. He's tremendous back. This is what I expected. He's a receiver. On the depth chart, he is technically a receiver. So to see him in the backfield, he must be their 2nd or 3rd string running back. And he's taking it to this North Haven team as the main ball carrier for this Sheehan offense. So, hey, if I'm Sheehan, I'm riding with 27 because right now North Haven hasn't had an answer early on in this game for 2-7.
Now, coming into this game, we talked a lot about Terrence Bogan, who came into this game with 104 carries over 1,000 yards.
1,300 yards, Michael, and we haven't even called his name once. So I don't know if there's an injury. I don't know if it's a game plan. But to see 34 not on the field right now and haven't called his name once is a bit of a surprise.
Sheehan calls the timeout. We'll take a timeout here, too. 7:41 to go, tied at 7. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Time is running out to purchase your items from the NHTV Fruit Fudge and Cookie Dough fundraiser. NHTV greatly appreciates your continued support by purchasing these items. They make great holiday gifts for family, friends, and coworkers. Call us at 203-234-0025 or visit us at nhtv.com to place your order today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com.
HB Communications, 60 Dodge Avenue, North Haven, since 1946, specializing in audio-video solutions, including video conferencing.
Jordan Davis gets the carry out of the break here. He's still on his feet and then brought down.
It's gonna be tough to take him down. He is a great job of just being so elusive and missing tackles. He has about 5 or 6 missed tackles this defense on just Jordan. I mean, unbelievable talent so far. And we were just talking in the press box. Terrence Bogan was the guy it seemed like for Sheehan, and it seemed like he was warming up. And we haven't called his name, Michael, at all. I don't know if it's an injury right now. But to see him not be playing at all is a bit of a surprise. But Sheehan, hey, next man up for them, and it's working for him.
Flag on the play before the snap.
And we just got the word, Michael, from the press box. We appreciate it. Terrence Bogan is in concussion protocol. So there is your reason why 34 is not playing. And might not be playing for the rest of the game.
So Bogan, I don't know if he was in the game yet. Or
no,
this was,
Michael,
this was
we never saw him come onto the field. I don't know if it was when they before the coin toss or something or pregame, but to see him in concussion protocol, wow, I did not see where that could have gone wrong. But hey, guess what? I know you lose one of your best players. You got to get to your opportunity to display your talents, just like North Haven is right now, and Sheehan has been doing it so far as well.
Simmons drops back, but then finds a hole. Dodges the tackle, but then is dropped at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a great job. He gets out of the pressure again. He's done a great job when getting pressured, moving up in the pocket. Didn't see anybody, so great coverage on North Haven's part, and he decides to just keep the ball, and a great open field tackle by Albert Hooks right there. He's done a tremendous job offensively and defensively tonight. He's really taken it to the Sheehan team. And it's a big third down again, Michael. Another big third down. And that was one of the big things that we noticed last week. Remember Shelton, every time on a third down, it seemed like they were converting big plays on this North Haven defense.
Yes, that is true.
And that was one of the big things in this North Haven game last week, whereas North Haven has kind of slowed them down on Sheehan. But Sheehan has been converting, and they've converted for a touchdown on 4th and 9 as well. So another big third down and for both teams. So let's see how North Haven, and we just got a flag.
Flag on the play.
Delay of game.
Wow. This is not what you would expect an undefeated team to be doing. A lot of penalties here, Trav.
But that's also credited to this North Haven team right now. Sheehan doesn't know how to react right now because of the way they've been destroying people. They've literally had no games by the second half. It's been over with. So right now, being 7-7 would have been less, but halfway through the second period right now, this is a bit of a surprise to the Sheehan Titan team.
And the other thing, too, North Haven has been in quite a few tight games this year, despite last week's blowout loss. Flag on the play as Simmons loses the football. Who's got the ball? Who's got the ball? There's a pile up. North Haven's got it. They are playing top-level football tonight.
And they're leaving their legacy on the line right now. This is what they're doing. They're playing their hearts out. You got to love it. I'm seeing Coach Velarde right now jumping up in joy. He's so excited as well. And I would be too as well. The way they're playing, the way they're fighting, the way they're leaving it on the field, they're going after Sheehan, and they're taking, and Sheehan has no answer. We just talked about that the previous play. Sheehan has had no answer offensively slowing down this team. And just overall, you're seeing a lot of penalties, just very sloppy. That's 2 turnovers, 4 overall in this game. So both teams have to cover up the ball because the sloppiness right now is being affected in their big plays for both teams.
That was the senior, Jack Preeb, with the fumble recovery. So the seniors are stepping up tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Just over 5.5 to go here in the second. We're tied at 7.
This is it, Michael. No more Mike Vanacore Field after tonight for these seniors.
Flea flicker play. White pass is complete to Albert Hooks. So originally handed off, but then pitched back.
I like it. I like it. Creativity. Creativity is a very great thing to have in football, and North Haven does that right there. Looking like they're going to run the ball. They hand the ball off, and what a throw. It's a good throw. It's about 8 yards. You'll take that if you're North Haven. And guess what? If they can insert more passing plays right there, Sheehan's going to have their hands full for the rest of this game against this North Haven team.
2nd and 3, pass midfield to the 46. Albert Hooks goes to the left side. He's got the first down, and he's almost broken free. That could have been 6 there, but he trips up just before he breaks it.
You'll take it. I know a touchdown would be a beautiful thing right now coming up in the halftime. But look at it, just waiting for his blockers, and then somehow gets right through. That's what great backs do. They find ways to get through those little holes that they can, and that's what had just happened. Albert Hooks, you've seen Corey Hooks
display this year. But Albert Hooks, we really got to see a lot of him, and we're seeing it tonight, and he's taking advantage of the opportunity. And right now, North Haven, they got this rushing attack going, Michael.
1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. White is going to take it himself. Gets to the 30, and that's about it. So a gain of about 3 on the play.
Hey, you'll take it 3-4 yards. If I'm a head coach, I'm taking it. If you can always get 3 to 4 yards of play, you're taking that, make it more 2nd and 7, more manageable. And North Haven, you feel the atmosphere right now. The crowd is happy. The band is playing. The coaches are excited right now, and the players are excited. And that's what it's all about. You're playing the greatest game in the world right now, and you get an opportunity to do it under the lights of Friday night.
We're getting to the 2/3 of the way in this quarter as Max Augustine bounces back to the right side. I think there was a flag on the play there, and Augustine just shy of the first down marker unless he comes back with a hold.
It looks like it, most likely when you see plays like that over where it is on the line, it usually is a flag. That's what I'm assuming. I mean, a tough, hard-nosed run again by Max Augustine. He's done a tremendous job. Him and Albert Hooks, I can't stress enough how great they've been and how vital they're going to have to be because we haven't seen Jada Watson still. He is still currently out right now. So they are going to be vital for this North Haven team to be successful tonight.
North Haven commits a chop block penalty. So that's a big one.
Oh, yeah, it is. That's a 15-yard penalty right now, and this is not the position you want to have. Rather than being in 2nd and 5, you're talking about 2nd and long. And North Haven, a team that's known for just running the football, this is not the type of situation they want to be. And both teams right now, yes, North Haven has looked great offensively, but you have the 2 fumbles, Sheehan with the 2 fumbles, and you get the penalties on both sides, big penalties. I know it's 7-7, but it's kind of been like a sloppy game in the terms of everything other than the play, the holding, the penalties, and the turnovers. Other than that, it's been a great game for both teams.
Augustine tries to go up the middle, gets to the 40-yard line, and that's about it. So they don't get much on the 2nd and long, so they're going to have a big chunk of yardage to get
Michael,
the first down
looks like
on
we got
3rd
another
down.
injury player as well for Sheehan this time. Looks 22, I believe, as well.
That's Rakowski, who has a fumble recovery in this game. Yes, that is Rakowski. So Sheehan will take a injury timeout here. We'll take a timeout here too. 3.5 to go. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Time is running out to purchase your items from the NHTV Fruit Fudge and Cookie Dough fundraiser. NHTV greatly appreciates your continued support by purchasing these items. They make great holiday gifts for family, friends, and coworkers. Call us at 203-234-0025 or visit us at NHTV.com to place your order today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com.
HB Communications, 60 Dodge Avenue, North Haven. Since 1946, specializing in audio-video solutions, including video conferencing, unified communications, digital signage, and more. HB Communications.
Tied at 7, 3.5 to go here in the second quarter. Michael Valenti alongside Trevor Keys for senior night here at Mike Vanacore Field. The North Haven Indians coming into this game 3-4 are tied with the undefeated Sheehan Titans.
And I mean, I'm very happy to see this right now because, yes, Sheehan is undefeated. They're ranked in 10th in the state right now. But both teams, from my biggest takeaway, both teams are moving the football offensively. It's just they're shooting themselves in the foot, both of them. Turnovers and penalties have been a big part of this game. Other than that, it's been a great game for both teams.
White throws, pass in traffic, nearly intercepted, but batted down.
Yeah, that's a tough throw right there. You got the safety over the top for the help. The corner's underneath for that. That's a tough throw to make. Tight window. Probably the smarter decision of almost a turnover right there would have been to just throw the ball away or just get as many yards as you can. He takes a chance, almost makes the play, Albert Hooks, but having the coverage, great coverage by Sheehan right there, having the safety over the top with the corner underneath. It was a play that probably could have been just gain some yards and then go back to punting the ball and play defense, which you want to be doing as well. But the way this North Haven defense is playing, you almost want to be playing some defense because they've been getting after this Sheehan offense, a team that's averaging 50 points a game and averaging about 500 yards of offense, close to 500 yards of offense.
DeCarlo punts this one. And they get a North Haven bounce inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. A good punt there by Chase DiCarlo.
And you'll take that field possession, big part of this game right now. And guess what? 4-yard line. North Haven, if they bring some blitzes right now, be very aggressive. Guess what? We're talking about a possible safety. But the way this defense is playing, let's see how Sheehan responds as well, though. I mean, both teams, 7-7, late in the second period. This has been a tremendous game. It's just which team is not going to have the costly mistake.
So it will be 1st and 10 from the 5-yard line. Sheehan with 2 timeouts, and North Haven with all 3 of their timeouts. Heading into the final 3 minutes of this half. Tied at 7. Handoff. Tripped up behind the line, and they lose a yard on the play.
I mean, there was a hole opened up. If he just wait right there, there's a big hole right there. He decides to bounce it outside, and with this grass, it's starting to get cold. The grass is there's going to be some dew on the grass, so these players might be starting to slip more and more as the night goes on. But he had a hole open up. If he just waited and was a little more patient, you're talking about a big run by Jordan Davis as well. Again, I mean, his name we've been calling all game. It seems like for Sheehan.
2nd and 10. Again, the handoff. And maybe a couple yards, but that's about it.
So right now, this is a huge 3rd down early on in this game. North Haven gets the ball back. We're talking good field position, Michael. With about 2 minutes left, it looks like they're going to take a timeout, which is a smart thing to do.
Actually, that's an injury timeout, okay. So the clock is going to stop.
Yep.
Because of that.
I thought it was a timeout. I thought Coach Agnello, or the Sheehan coach as well, was calling a timeout. Big 3rd down coming up, Michael, in this first half and in this game.
Yep, injury timeout. We'll take a timeout here, too. Tied at 7, 2 minutes to go. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Forget-Me-Not Florist, 39 State Street, North Haven. A true full-service flower shop providing same-day delivery. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or sympathy, Forget-Me-Not is there for you.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
So the injured player.
Sorry, Michael. I'm just saying that. Ooh, if that's a serious injury, we got to keep an eye on that as well. Big names going down tonight. Jaden Watson, probably the home run hitter for North Haven, goes down, and we haven't seen him back. And now you see Jordan Davis has been the home run hitter for Sheehan. He goes down. Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. Jordan Davis was the injured player for Sheehan on that play. So
it's been a strange game, Michael.
North Haven losing Corey Hooks before the game. Mm-hmm. Terrence Bogan for Sheehan out.
I forgot about that.
And then Jaden Watson gets hurt for North Haven. Now we see Jordan Davis with an exit. Simmons will pass, but the play is stopped. Let's see what happened.
I think the clock was running, but they do, once the injury time is over, they do start running the clock. It might be an actual penalty.
False start against Sheehan. Another dumb penalty.
I mean, this team, both of these teams tonight, it's been very identical from both teams. We've seen the big time players from both teams going down. The penalties tonight, both teams shooting themselves in the foot. And then the 2 turnovers each. And the score just so happens to be 7-7. So both teams right now, it seems like, are finding ways to not take advantage of each of the team's miscues as well.
3rd and long. Simmons drops back in the end zone, dodges the sack, throws this one in the middle, and it is. Is it caught? Yes, it is.
It's Jordan Davis.
Jordan Davis, back from the injury, makes a big catch there on 3rd down.
Wow, a big 3rd down again. Kyle Simmons avoiding the pressure. Look at this. Looks like he got almost a safety. He moves away. He throws off his back foot. It looks a little underthrown, but Jordan Davis coming back and making a play. A huge turn of events for both North Haven and the Sheehan Titans.
So the clock stops.
It seemed like they spiked it, or?
Yeah, I think they did spike it.
I think they did spike it. But they still have, unless they took one of the timeouts during the injury and used it, they should have 3 timeouts.
On the scoreboard, Sheehan is marked with 2 timeouts, I believe.
So they must have been charged with that timeout.
Yep, it's 2nd and 10. They spiked the ball on that last play. Quick play action fake to Bjornberg, and he gets stopped at just shy of the 35-yard line.
And that's almost the best thing, Michael. Keep them in bounds where the clock is running. Do not let them get out of bounds to stop the clock. I know they're going to probably start calling timeouts, but that's what you want. If they're going to catch the ball, that's fine. Keep them in bounds. Let the clock run. Let them use their timeouts. Nothing big and don't let them out of bounds as well.
Sheehan calls a timeout, so they take their 2nd timeout there. 50 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. We're tied at 7. Michael Valenti alongside Trevor Keys. You would not think that coming into this, watching this score at 7-7, that both teams have completely different records.
Yeah.
Sheehan coming into this game undefeated, 6-0, and North Haven coming into this one 3-4, and coming off a very bad loss against Shelton last week.
I mean, you look at the teams that they've played. North Haven, West Haven, they've played Fairfield Prep, they played Shelton last week. They're going to play Xavier next week.
And they held their own on a lot of these games.
Exactly. Other than the Shelton game, they've held their own for all of their games. So it's with the schedule too. And like I said, this was going to be a true test for Sheehan because of the schedule they've played up until this point.
Simmons drops back, has pressure flushed out, and he incomplete there, so the clock's going to stop, and North Haven is going to have maybe 40 seconds and all 3 of their timeouts to probably put some points on the board before the half.
It has to be the thing. If they want to try to get a score, maybe a quick score, the first play has to be the most important play. Got to go with some type of passing play. All depends on what they do in the first play. If they decide to run the ball, they're going to go to halftime tied 7-7. And hey, that's not a bad start for both these teams. I mean, Sheehan it's a bit of a surprise for Sheehan right now, but North Haven, to see them playing the way they are, and for the injuries as well. Corey Hooks going down last week, and then Jaden Watson going down. A little confusion right here. Don't know if they're going to catch North Haven off guard.
And it's a very high but short punt.
Oh, they ran into the kicker.
Flag on the play.
It seems like a penalty on North Haven. And it continues again. Is the penalties hurting both teams? And that's a major, major turn of events right now, because North Haven's getting the ball right there. It depends what they're going to call. Are they going to call the 5 yard? Are they going to call the rough in the pass? Are they going to call the 15 yard? This could be a huge, huge call.
I don't know if that was really roughing the kicker. That was maybe running.
It could have been more of a sell, if anything. If it should be a 5 yard penalty. I don't know. Is it going to be a first down for Sheehan or Sheehan?
If that is considered roughing the kicker, then that punter should go into professional wrestling, because he did a hell of a sell job on that one.
Or he might have to go to acting as well, because he could probably get an Oscar for the performance right there, because that's a turn of events right there. And Sheehan with 34 seconds with this high-octane offense, and they could score in a bunches right now. This could be a major turn of events going into halftime, thinking North Haven's going to get the ball 7-7, and a huge plus so far for this game for North Haven.
Quick flag on the play, pass complete to Bjornberg, and then quickly stuffed right there.
And that's great right there. North Haven staying home. There's another flag, though, and try to catch them off guard. Look like they're going to go maybe something different. They decided to run the bubble screen, but North Haven was at home, stayed at home, and made the nice play. See what the flag is. Looks like it's going to be on Sheehan again. So both teams right now, there's had to be about at least but combined 10 penalties, and it looks like it's about 5-5 right now. This has been literally a 50-50 game right now. The identical game from both teams. Rushing attacks are working. 7-7. Penalties hurting. Turnovers. It's just been this. It's been a crazy first half, Michael.
Yep. Both teams really committing some bad penalties.
Yeah.
Both teams putting the ball on the ground when they're driving.
Nobody really wants to take a hold of this game and take grasp of this game right now.
Clock continues to run. 10 seconds left. Simmons rolls out, throws to his right, and it's complete. And he gets out of bounds and stops the clock with 5 seconds left in the...
And that's a big play right there. I know that it's probably not in field goal range, or it's more a man. For him, he's got a strong arm. Kyle Simmons can deliver the ball, and that was a great throw on the run to his receiver, wide open.
So let's see what let's see what Sheehan does. Are they going to take a Hail Mary chance right now? We'll see.
This should be the last play of the half.
If I'm
5
North
seconds.
Haven, I'm playing as far back as I can right now and don't let anything by them as well.
North Haven is going to use one of their 3 timeouts here with 5 seconds to go in the half. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Subway, Universal Drive, North Haven. Locally owned and operated, featuring delicious subs, wraps, salads, and all of your catering needs. Subway, Universal Drive next to Home Depot in North Haven.
The Landing of North Haven, offering personalized assisted living and memory care service. They feature a highly trained staff and activities prioritizing health and wellness. The Landing of North Haven, a warm, friendly, and welcoming environment at 201 Clintonville Road.
5 seconds to go here in the first half. Michael Valenti alongside Trevor Keys. We are tied at 7. What looks like it'll be the final. It's been a very interesting game.
Yes, it has.
Simmons drops back, and he is going to be sacked before being able to throw that one. So North Haven puts an exclamation point to the end of this first half with a big sack.
If that's the definition of this first half is, hey, we're coming to punch you in the mouth. We know you're 6-0, but guess what? We do not fear you. And right there, look at that bull rush. There's about 3 or 4 guys taking down Kyle Simmons. North Haven just pretty much was the definition of the first half. They're coming after Sheehan, and guess what? We ain't afraid of the Titans.
So we got 24 minutes of football left here,
Got
Trev.
a good one, Michael.
It's going to be a fun one. 7-7 at the half. We come back, we'll go over the first half highlights, keys to the second half, and of course the second half itself. 7-7, North Haven and Sheehan are tied. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Time is running out to purchase your items from the NHTV Fruit Fudge and Cookie Dough fundraiser. NHTV greatly appreciates your continued support by purchasing these items. They make great holiday gifts for family, friends, and coworkers. Call us at 203-234-0025 or visit us at NHTV.com to place your order today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com.
HB Communications, 60 Dodge Avenue, North Haven. Since 1946, specializing in audio-video solutions, including video conferencing, unified communications, digital signage, and more. HB Communications.
Forget-Me-Not Florist, 39 State Street, North Haven. A true full-service flower shop providing same-day delivery. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or sympathy, Forget-Me-Not is there for you.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home. Subway, Universal Drive, North Haven. Locally owned and operated, featuring delicious subs, wraps, salads, and all of your catering needs. Subway, Universal Drive next to Home Depot in North Haven.
The Landing of North Haven, offering personalized assisted living and memory care service. They feature a highly trained staff and activities prioritizing health and wellness. The Landing of North Haven, a warm, friendly, and welcoming environment at 201 Clintonville Road.
All right. At the half, we are tied at 7.
The fans
North
are
Haven.
happy, bro. The fans are happy right now.
They are. Michael Valenti alongside Trevor Keys at the half. I mean, this has been an interesting one. I don't know if I was really expecting a 7-7 game here going into the half.
I gotta say, I don't know who's colder, you or Sheehan's offense right now.
Yeah.
Coming into this game, they were 50-point scorer right there, and look, and averaging about almost 500 yards a game. You see the fans; they're happy, they love this right now. But our team coming in this game, 6-0, ranked 10th in the state, averaging 50 points a game, 500 yards, close to 500 yards a game. I mean, this is awesome. As a North Haven fan, and you just saw the fans, they're excited. The crowd is happy. 7-7 right now, but it's such a weird game, Michael.
It really is.
And we've been talking about both teams. It's 7-7. Both have 2 turnovers. Both have big penalties, costly penalties, and some players have gone down. Terrence Bogan, the big-time guy that coming into this game, 1,300 yards, got diagnosed with a concussion, I guess. We didn't even know about it. And then Jaden Watson as well for North Haven. We haven't seen him back. So it's been such an odd game. Yet it is 7-7 right now. So it is a toss-up. 24 minutes, we don't know what's going to happen, Michael. The first half was very exciting, but we don't know what's going to happen for the next 24.
On the offensive side of the ball, though, for North Haven, Max Augustine is having a very good game.
Oh, yeah.
He's been really having good runs between the tackles and a touchdown earlier in this game. Albert Hooks has done his job. I mean,
this is what makes the offense so great. This is what makes North Haven offense so great for so many years, is that they have so many great players in the backfield that yet if a guy goes down like a Jaden Watson or a Corey Hooks, they have another back. They have about 2, 3, maybe 4 backs that they can give the ball to and rely on. They don't have to be worried about it. They can rely on these guys. And Max Augustine and Albert Hooks tonight, boy, oh boy, they've done a tremendous job. And the biggest thing for me is both teams hold on to the football, because, I mean, Albert Hooks has almost a touchdown. He fumbles at the 1-yard line. Hold on to the ball. It's cold. We know that. We get that. They're going to go after him. It may be a little more easier because the ball's dry, so you have to be smart with the ball. Both teams have been killing themselves with those big turnovers in this game. Those, I mean, it's 7-7, but there are some takeaways, and it's been like literally the same thing for each team. It's the turnovers and it's the penalties. Nobody wants to grab grasp of this game right now.
Now that the game is close, who has the advantage, North Haven or Sheehan?
Right now, I'm giving it to North Haven because defensively, I've been so impressed defensively tonight. This defensive line, and the last play of the first half, they bull rushed the Sheehan offensive line, and about 3 or 4 guys are taking out Kyle Simmons. That was the definition of this first half. This defensive line is the difference of why North Haven is in this game. They are containing this rushing attack. I know there's been great runs. Jordan Davis, a tremendous talent right now, has really taken the helm of alpha for this Sheehan offense, but the defensive line of North Haven has done a tremendous job of containing it and slowing down this offense as a whole. So for me, I'll give the edge to North Haven because the defense, Sheehan hasn't been able to slow down this North Haven offense. North Haven's players have been slowing down the North Haven offense because of turnovers. Sheehan, that's the thing. That's my biggest takeaway, is the turnovers, but Sheehan hasn't stopped North Haven. North Haven shooting themselves in the foot. North Haven has been stopping Sheehan.
Now, I will say this, Jordan Davis is having himself a very impressive game for Sheehan. He's,
what a talent.
I mean, he's been playing very impressive, and while we all thought that it would be Terrence Bogan running for Sheehan, Jordan Davis has done a very good job, and kind of like a Le'Veon Bell type situation where he's going to give you runs, but he can also take it in open field on the pass.
I mean, we've seen a couple of plays, big plays that, I mean, I don't know if the hurdle is part of his signature or something, but every time he runs the ball, it looks like he wants the hurdle. He had the touchdown, got called back. Then he had another big play, called back. That's what's killing him. I mean, little things that are fixable issues for both teams. Holding on to the football and penalties. I mean, this could be a whole different game for both teams. We could be talking about a 21-14, 28-21, because both teams are moving the ball, but it's just they're shooting themselves in the foot.
Right.
I can't stress it enough. They're shooting themselves in the foot. That's why you just asked the question, who has the edge going on? I'll give it to North Haven because they've been able to stop Sheehan, and Sheehan hasn't been able to. North Haven stopping themselves from winning this football game.
Now, both teams coming into this game have done a lot of their scoring in the first half and have not done so in the second half. Now, Sheehan, it could be just because they've had such blowouts that they really just kill the clock and go home happy, where North Haven, you know, they've had some tight games. They lose by a touchdown to Fairfield Prep. They lose by 4 to Maloney. They lose by
4 to West Haven.
Yeah.
I mean, they've lost a couple of games, heartbreakers that could completely change the season. And like you said, most of the time, why the Sheehan's not scoring a lot of points is because of the factor that they're already up about 4 touchdowns, 5 touchdowns. They're not playing their starters in the second half. But a good stat to tell you, coming into this game, both teams were giving up less than 20 points. North Haven 19, Sheehan 12. And you said, I think you told me last week, it could have changed because of North Haven not scoring much, but they were averaging about 11 points, I believe, in the second half, you said, North Haven. So signs point to, this is a toss-up, Michael. You just don't know what's going to happen. The only thing that I would say is, because North Haven's home and they've been able to slow down and stop this Sheehan team where Sheehan has not been able to, is that my ultimate deciding factor why I believe the North Haven Indians will come away this game victorious and play spoiler to the Sheehan Titans.
Well, we'll find out in about 24 minutes.
Yes.
where the
I'm
North
making the bold prediction. I'm already making it for future. If you want to go get your lotto tickets, I'm already making the future. The North Haven Indians are going to win this game tonight.
All right, you hear it first. Bold prediction from Trevor Keys.
Guaranteeing it.
At the half, we are tied at 7. And when we come back, it will be the second half. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Forget-Me-Not Florist, 39 State Street, North Haven. A true full-service flower shop providing same-day delivery. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or sympathy, Forget-Me-Not is there for you.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home. Subway, Universal Drive, North Haven. Locally owned and operated, featuring delicious subs, wraps, salads, and all of your catering needs. Subway, Universal Drive next to Home Depot in North Haven.
The Landing of North Haven, offering personalized assisted living and memory care service. They feature a highly trained staff and activities prioritizing health and wellness. The Landing of North Haven, a warm, friendly, and welcoming environment at 201 Clintonville Road.
Time is running out to purchase your items from the NHTV Fruit Fudge and Cookie Dough fundraiser. NHTV greatly appreciates your continued support by purchasing these items. They make great holiday gifts for family, friends, and coworkers. Call us at 203-234-0025 or visit us at NHTV.com to place your order today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com.
HB Communications, 60 Dodge Avenue, North Haven. Since 1946, specializing in audio-video solutions, including video conferencing, unified communications, digital signage, and more. HB Communications.
At the half, we are tied at 7. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV. Michael Valenti alongside Trevor Keys. Trevor, we're getting set for the second half here. 24 minutes from now, one of these teams is going to be victorious.
Yeah.
Unless we somehow go into overtime.
Well, we'll have overtime, and then that would be the first game we've ever had for NHTV, I believe, that we've commentated. And I was just talking to Mr. Patola right next to me, and he was saying, the Coach Velarde, unbelievable job so far, the defense. And I talked about that at half. The defense has been such a bonus tonight, a positive takeaway from the first half, and that's credited to Coach Velarde. He's done a tremendous job of game planning this Sheehan offense. Sheehan's a good team, but North Haven, excellent job. They've had a couple of injuries, a couple of big-time players go down in the past couple of weeks, but they're just displaying the heart. They're grinding. They're doing as much as they can. Offensively, their rushing attack has been so great as well tonight, and Sheehan has had no answer. So a shout out to Coach Velarde for a tremendous job on his game plan defensively.
So because Sheehan deferred the coin toss, they will actually start the second half with the ball.
And this could be the drive of the game. I know it's the first drive of the second half, but this could really be the drive of the game because of that offense that hasn't been getting it going. I mean, this is like we've been talking about, 50 points a game, almost close to 500 yards on offense this year. And North Haven, tremendous job so far of slowing it down and really making it non-existent. For the minus the penalties, we're talking about a more high-scoring game right now, Michael. It's not 7-7 minus those turnovers right now. We're talking about a 14-14, maybe 21-14 game right now because of the fact that these teams have literally been doing the exact same thing.
It's an onside kick. They tried this last week. Did North Haven get it? They said they got it. They said they got it.
What a call. What a call by Coach Sagnella.
Holy crap, they got it.
What a call by Coach Sagnella. Bold. I love it. I love the bold call. And you know what? And Coach Walkovitz as well as the special teams coach. What a call. I love it. It's like the Sean Payton game against the Colts in the Super Bowl. Sean Payton decides to throw the onside kick. It changes the outcome of the game. And look at that. North Haven coming in. They're going to think, Sheehan's going to get the ball. We're going to have to go play defense. Nuh-uh. The Coach Walkovitz, Coach Sagnella, all this coaching staff tonight, what a great job of the whole game plan. And I love the bold call. And North Haven starts off with great field position in the second half, Michael.
1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. North Haven gets it on the onside kick. Run up the middle is Albert Hooks.
And they'll take that. I mean, positive yards, 4 or 5 yards. They'll take that every time. And North Haven, this is what they want. They want to chip away. They want to control the tempo of the game, and that's what they've been doing tonight. And right now, Sheehan, this is a huge drive for Sheehan because they have not been able. I know the game is 7-7, but North Haven has been the one that's been stopping, slowing down North Haven. It's not Sheehan. So Sheehan needs to come out and try to slow down this rushing attack. And I still, Michael, do not see a number 8 for North Haven out on the field.
I have not
He's
yet.
currently, actually, I see him. He's on the sidelines right now with no helmet on right over there in the middle of the field, about at the 45-yard line where the ball is. That's where Jaden Watson is right now. So we do not see number 8, and we might not see number 8 come back for the rest of the game. So it's next man up for North Haven, and they've been doing it so far tonight.
Albert Hooks gets the carry again. He's just shy of the 40-yard line there. It'll be 3rd and manageable.
I like it. Go with the misdirection. Catch them off guard. I haven't really seen a lot of the misdirection tonight. I'd like to see more North Haven because they've had great success over the years with the misdirection. So let's see. It's 3rd and about 3 right now.
And we have an official timeout here. And it looks like Justin White, he's injured on the play.
He got injured on the play.
Or excuse me, that's not Justin White. That is Joseph Vitale, I believe, that walks out. Now Justin White comes in for his replacement.
So 3rd and 4, Michael. It could be 2 down territory as well.
From the 41-yard line, Justin White will take it himself. He's got the first down, and he gets to the 35-yard line, and a late flag after the play.
And they're saying in the press box right now it's a horse collar, so add another 15, and it's just adding to the mistakes of Sheehan tonight. I mean, just the patience. Every time I've seen a great run by North Haven, it's due to the patience of them waiting for their blockers, and it gets going after that. That's what it's been about, the patience. And North Haven, another first down, and add the 15 yards to it. Sheehan, boy, oh boy. I guess they didn't learn from the first half mistakes.
No, another bad penalty for Sheehan here. And North Haven needs to take advantage here. I mean, they've had their chances.
They have,
and
Michael.
they put the ball on the ground and made some big turnovers. But you got the onside kick to start this second half, and North Haven right now, after the penalty, are inside the 25-yard line.
I mean, you got to be pleased right now with Kojak. Now, I love the calls that they've made so far. It's working. Sheehan has had no answer, and they're going to continue it until Sheehan finds a way to slow it down.
Augustine spins and goes up the middle, stays on his feet, trying to strip the ball out of his hands, but they stop him on forward progress.
And I can always appreciate that as once a running back as well, a tough, hard-nosed runner. I never was known for my speed, Michael. I was always known for a ground-and-pound type guy. To see him just keep moving and keep fighting, not going down, that's credit right there on just the heart right there. The senior leader, he wants to leave a lasting impression on Mike Vanacore Field, and that's what this whole team is doing as well. And these seniors right now, the coaching staff and the seniors right now should be pleased the way this North Haven team has bounced back from last week.
2nd and 5 from the 17-yard line. Augustine again, this time he rolls out to the right and he slid from behind. Nice tackle from behind there by number 58, Tom DePasquale, the captain on this team for Sheehan.
And the previous 2 times they've ran that play, it's gone for first down. So a play like that, one of the few plays you've seen from Sheehan's defense make a play, and their senior captain make the big play and a huge stop to make it a 3rd and 6. Instead, it could be a 1st and 10. We're talking if they don't miss that, if they don't make the tackle right there.
So it's going to be 3rd and 6. It's a big 3rd down here early on in the 3rd quarter. It's David Pace going through the tackles. He's inside the 10-yard line.
It looks
and
close,
that
Michael.
should move the chains.
Looks close, Michael, but I think they might give it to him.
Yeah, he's inside the 10-yard line. That is a first down for North Haven. Big run there by David Pace.
I mean, this is great right now. 3rd and 6. North Haven decides to stay pat to their offense, their bread and butter, running the football, and just a great job of the backs all around. I mean, we've been talking about Albert Hooks and Max Augustine tonight, but it's been all the backs. Every time they're getting the chance to get the ball, they're making the most of it, and that's what you just saw with the previous play as well.
And it's Justin White keeping it on his feet. He's in the end zone. Touchdown!
What a drive.
Indians!
What a drive, Michael. What a drive. What a call right from the start. The second half, making the second half adjustments. Love what I'm seeing. You can see it. Coach Velarde, Coach Sags, they're happy right now. They are pleased with the effort of this team right now in the first half. Whoa, what a great call. I'm so happy about that call just to see the boldness to go onside kick. You saw it earlier in the game, but then they didn't convert it. You saw it last week as well. They go for it on this time and really change maybe the outcome of this game.
Raven Tebbets, I believe, is in for the extra point. Oh, excuse me, DiCarlo is in. I don't know why. It didn't look like DiCarlo. I didn't see the number, but it was DiCarlo with the extra point.
What a start, Michael. First half looked good for North Haven. Second half, right now, 14-7. What a start.
It is 14-7, 8.5 to go in the third quarter. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Time is running out to purchase your items from the NHTV Fruit Fudge and Cookie Dough Fundraiser. NHTV greatly appreciates your continued support by purchasing these items. They make great holiday gifts for family, friends, and coworkers. Call us at 203-234-0025 or visit us at NHTV.com to place your order today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com.
HB Communications, 60 Dodge Avenue, North Haven. Since 1946, specializing in audio-video solutions, including video conferencing, unified communications, digital signage, and more. HB Communications.
Coming off the touchdown from Justin White, North Haven takes the lead. A low line drive kick will be returned to the 20, 25, 30 untouched, 35, and almost broke free, but is tackled at the 40-yard line. A good return there.
Who knows what happens right there, Michael? If he gets away from that tackle, oof. All you got to do is just hold on to the jersey. Enough for the players to come. I mean, I like the idea of squib it, but just a great job right there. Seeing the hole, almost breaking it, and really could have changed, just a big play. If we come back to this game, if Sheehan never does score on this drive, and if North Haven takes advantage of it, we'll come back to that play. And that's, little plays like that are key, Michael. We always want to see the big plays, the big runs, the big pass plays, but little plays like this could be the reason why you win games and lose games.
Now, I'm not sure if Sheehan has been behind twice in a game this season, but
probably not.
Simmons rolls out, eventually gets a couple yards before he dives out of bounds there on first down.
And even, sorry to come in, Michael, but North Haven, that's a great job. Another thing we really haven't talked about, their secondary. Every time Kyle Simmons seems like he's trying to throw the ball, he's been, majority of the time, running it because it's just, they're covering all the lanes. They're covering everything. All the zones are covered right there. None of his receivers have been open, so he has to make the best play for his team, and that's run the football and get as many yards as he can. So credit to North Haven. I know it's 5 yards, but credit to North Haven of slowing down this offense, secondary and defensive line-wise.
Quick handoff to Davis. He breaks free. 30, 25, he is going to hit to the end zone unless Pace can get him. No, he can't. Touchdown, Sheehan. They're an extra point away from tying this game at 14.
I mean, are we surprised? I mean, Jordan Davis has taken the helm as the guy tonight for Sheehan. Right there, just he sees the hole open up, and look at the breakaway speed right there. He's been on a mission tonight. He's really carrying this offense right now, and we were almost waiting. We've been waiting because Jordan Davis has already had a touchdown called back. He's had plays called back. Finally, we see Jordan Davis show his true speed and the big playability right there. And now Sheehan, well, guess what? Maybe we're going to start seeing some points, Michael.
52 yards for Jordan Davis and an extra point away from tying this game. Snap good, hold good, kick is low, but it's good. We are tied at 14, Sheehan and North Haven with 8:04 to go in the third. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Forget-Me-Not Florist, 39 State Street, North Haven. A true full-service flower shop providing same-day delivery. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or sympathy, Forget-Me-Not is there for you.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home. Subway, Universal Drive, North Haven. Locally owned and operated, featuring delicious subs, wraps, salads, and all of your catering needs. Subway, Universal Drive next to Home Depot in North Haven.
Tied up at 14, the 6-0 Sheehan Titans and the 3-4 North Haven Indians on senior night at Mike Vanacore Field. Michael Valenti alongside Trevor Keys. We're tied up after a 52-yard touchdown run from Jordan Davis. In North Haven, both teams start off with a touchdown on their first drive, where North Haven started on an onside kick. This time it's a short pooch kick. Justin White almost drops it, but is able to hold on, and he's tackled at the 35-yard line.
Michael, it was more like, you can do that? Oh, well, anything you could do, I can do better. And that's exactly what Sheehan just did. I mean, North Haven goes down. They do what they do best, running the football, controlling the tempo, grinding in the trenches right there, and really pulverizing this defensive line and defense as a whole of Sheehan. And they make it long and hard and painful for Sheehan. Sheehan, on the other side, they make it short and sweet. And they go right down, and that's their home run ability. And Jordan Davis was on full display on that most recent touchdown for the Titans.
So it is 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line for North Haven. And they're going to pass over the top. Incomplete, intended for Albert Hooks.
He had him. Just a little over his head right there. I love the play call. He decides, it looks like he's going to block. Nope, he's going with the wheel route. And just out of his hands. The safety wasn't right there. He makes that play. We're talking probably about a 60 or 70-yard touchdown right there, and right back in the momentum of North Haven. Just a little too far, but I love the play call right there. Catch them off guard. I know they've been running the ball, and Sheehan has had no answer, but I like the call. And I've liked what I've seen from North Haven with the calls tonight as well. It's been a more of aggressive approach. I like what I'm seeing, and if you're North Haven as a whole, you got to be pleased. But a timeout like that, it kind of just really slows things down and really puts a damper on things as well.
North Haven calls a timeout. We'll take a timeout here, too. It's 7:55 to go in the third quarter. Tied at 14. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
The Landing of North Haven, offering personalized assisted living and memory care service. They feature a highly trained staff and activities prioritizing health and wellness. The Landing of North Haven, a warm, friendly, and welcoming environment at 201 Clintonville Road.
Time is running out to purchase your items from the NHTV Fruit Fudge and Cookie Dough Fundraiser. NHTV greatly appreciates your continued support by purchasing these items. They make great holiday gifts for family, friends, and coworkers. Call us at 203-234-0025 or visit us at NHTV.com to place your order today.
Out of the timeout, it will be 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line. Michael Valenti alongside Trevor Keys, tied at 14 with 7:55 to go.
It's been a good one so far, Michael.
Yes, it has. What a way to close out the 2019
It's sad.
North Haven TV season of Friday Night Football.
I mean, think about that. Football is flying. This year is flying by. Football is flying by. We're already talking about week 7 in high school football. My goodness, where did the time go?
Max Augustine, patient, trying to get around the edge. A flag on the play.
It looks like that's going to be an obvious holding call. Yeah, that was obvious. That was a quick call. So now North Haven is even more of a hole. It's now 3rd and 20, or it could be 2nd and 20. If they decide to decline it, it will be 3rd and about 7, where it could be now 2nd and 20 North Haven if they decide to accept it.
Before the play was even over, you saw the official there at the end of the replay. He was already calling
holding. They were still running the play. The play was still going on, and he automatically called a holding. He knew it was an easy call for the referee.
Max Augustine comes off the field after that play as well. And
looks like he's limping a little, Michael.
It does. It does look like he was limping there. They already lost Jaden Watson earlier in this injury, and Corey Hook's not playing in tonight's game due to injury.
Yeah. Now with Max Augustine, we'll see if it looks like he maybe just need a breather right now. And I'm still looking. Jaden Watson is still on the sidelines, no helmet. It looks like his night may be done. And that's a shame to see because he's been such a great talent and so reliable for North Haven. To see that happen, so it stinks. It's unfortunate.
Justin White gets the first down, crosses midfield, and is just shy of the 40-yard line. What a play there.
What a call. I love the call again. Looks like they're going to be running right up the A-gap right there. And Sheehan decides to bring the A-gap blitz, and they ran outside. I love the call. Great blocking downfield. Look at the blocking right there. Just keep in the first down, too. 2nd and 20. They go for about 30 yards. Wow, what a play call. Blocking, and just a great job, North Haven. And this ground game is continuing to move.
1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. This time it is Augustine back in the game, crosses the 40, and that's about it.
Hey, they'll take it right there. I mean, now you get a play like that. Sheehan goes down. They score the touchdown, the big play. North Haven comes back of their own with their big play. And now the momentum is turning, it seems like, back to North Haven. This game is just, it looks like it's going to be a 12-round championship fight right now. Or in your case, a 60-minute Ironman match. It's a back-and-forth match.
Going to the last second here, it looks like. 6.5 to go in the third, 2nd and 5. It's Justin White again going between the tackles, crosses the first down marker, and he's at the 30-yard line. Justin White, impressive here.
He's doing great. He's doing well right now. But the thing that I was more impressed is if you watch 51, look at 51, still blocking. Just block it till the whistle is blowing, and that's a great job of giving some room for his ball carrier to get some more yards. I mean, the North Haven offensive line, they're blocking. They've been blocking so well, and it's showing tonight. I mean, Sheehan, boy, oh boy, they haven't gone against a team to this point that has the capability offensively like North Haven does.
And another direct snap run there, just shy of the 25-yard line. You mentioned number 51 before. That is one of the seniors on this offensive line, Kyle Maruka.
Yep. I mean, this is a big senior class, Michael. 20 kids. I think this is one of the biggest classes that I've ever seen, commentating and even just being here since coming to North Haven and watching the game since I was a little kid. It's one of the biggest classes I think I can recall.
How many seniors were on your team, Trev?
Oh, Michael, that's a long time ago. I sometimes don't remember what I did last week. Old age is hitting me. I'm about to be 27 now.
Try being 31, Trev.
4 years away.
Was on the ground, and jumping on it quickly is David Pace.
And that's what I'm saying. It's just been, is it Sheehan ball? And it looks like the coldness has really been affecting both teams because as I said in halftime, and I stress it enough, Sheehan hasn't been able to stop North Haven. It's North Haven slowing themselves down and stopping themselves with plays like that. Got to hold on to the ball. It is cold. We know that. We get that. But you have to hold on to the ball. A play like that can change everything. Instead, it's from a 2nd and about 8 to now a 3rd and 10. Now they got to go back to maybe a pass play or something where you don't know what happens with that play if it gets any development.
Justin White goes to the left side. He's had some big runs in this drive early. And could he get the first down again? It's going to be short. Yeah,
doesn't matter. I'm going for it. I mean, that's great. That's a good enough run right there and a powerful run right there by Justin White. We're used to seeing Max Augustine be there, but he's the lead blocker, and he lowers his shoulder. That's why we've seen a lot of runs tonight by North Haven, gaining extra yards. So it's about 4th and 3 right now. North Haven.
And we got a flag after the play.
Is it a late flag?
Or I think it's a sideline warning for Sheehan.
So did the chains get it right? Am I mistaken that it's 4th and...
It's 4th and 2.
Because I just saw the chains. The marker, it said it looked like they gained about 3 yards. I'm pretty sure he got about 7 or 8 yards on that carry.
So because of the sideline warning, we have an official's timeout right now. The clock is stopped.
And now Justin White just came off to the sidelines as well. So now they got to take another timeout.
So North Haven's taking their 2nd timeout
and Zags is not a happy camper right now. You can see he's fuming right now. He is not a happy camper. 2 timeouts. That could come back to haunt North Haven later in this game, Michael.
Tied at 14, under 4 minutes to go. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Time is running out to purchase your items from the NHTV Fruit Fudge and Cookie Dough fundraiser. NHTV greatly appreciates your continued support by purchasing these items. They make great holiday gifts for family, friends, and coworkers. Call us at 203-234-0025 or visit us at NHTV.com to place your order today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com.
Coach Sagnella speaking with one of the officials here out of the timeout.
He's probably wondering about the sideline warning as well, because I can see he's been pointing to shit. Maybe this is multiple times that they didn't call. That could be a big call. You call 15 yards right there, talking automatic first down, and Coach Sags is showing his displeasure right now as well to the refs. He's still going on the sidelines. He's going after him. He has not quit. I love it, what I'm seeing overall from this whole team, coaching staff and offense, defense. It's been great so far.
4th down. And they're going to take it to the outside. Albert Hooks is on the sideline. Touchdown, Indians! Albert Hooks from 23 yards, and they take back the lead.
What a play. I love the play call, waiting for his blocks. Albert Hooks, you've been waiting. He fumbled early on, but he redeems himself with the big run. Look at all the blockers out there, just knocking him down and get him out of the way for the big fella to get into the end zone. What a drive by North Haven again, giving up the touchdown, but North Haven comes back of their own and has a long drive again. And North Haven, for the 3rd time, takes a lead on Sheehan. This is 3 times Sheehan. You're talking about once, twice, not twice. We're talking 3 times that Sheehan is trailing against North Haven. Well done by the Indians.
Chase DiCarlo to kick the extra point. Good snap, good kick. And we're up by 7.
And a 4th and 3 call, just before we go to break. A 4th and 3 call, such a bold call. They go for it and they capitalize. What a play.
North Haven leads 21-14 under 4 minutes ago. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
HB Communications, 60 Dodge Avenue, North Haven. Since 1946, specializing in audio-video solutions, including video conferencing, unified communications, digital signage, and more. HB Communications.
Forget-Me-Not Florist, 39 State Street, North Haven. A true full-service flower shop providing same-day delivery. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or sympathy, Forget-Me-Not is there for you.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
All right, a touchdown from Albert Hooks, 23 yards out, give North Haven the lead, and it's short pooch kick here. And it's going to be at the 30. Ball goes loose, but then eventually picked up by number 11, Michael Limay.
I mean, I like the play. I like the decision to squib it again, but you have to stay in your lanes. You can't over-pursue, because if a play like that, if you do get out of your lanes, a good runner can see that, and he'll exploit it for a big play. So great job, North Haven. Let's see what Sheehan, back to it again. I mean, they've been running the ball. Jordan Davis has really taken helm of this offense and really taken grasp of this as being the lead guy. But let's see what Kyle Simmons. He hasn't been able to get anything going in the passing game, and that's credit to the North Haven secondary. And especially when you have a good pass rusher, it makes the secondary's life that much easier.
1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. We know that they have Jordan Davis in the backfield. He's already had a big run for 52 yards out. And he's got, no, it's Simmons that takes it himself, trying to fool the defense there, but not really fooled for North Haven. And they gain about 2 on the play.
No, and that's a great job right there, not getting fooled, and that's important because, yes, this Kyle Simmons can run. He could throw the ball, but he could run as well. He's a dual-threat type guy when he has to, and North Haven wasn't fooled right now. It's just a great game plan right now overall by Coach Velarde in this defense.
2nd and 6 from the 39-yard line. Simmons drops back, has time in the pocket, throws this one deep up the middle. It's caught! Inside the 25-yard line, first down, Sheehan.
I mean, we just talked about his arm. This is what he can do. This is one of his strengths. What a throw, in stride as well. Just, what a beautiful catch as well. Throw and catch overall. He saw the middle of the field open. He took advantage of an open zone right there. And North Haven, Sheehan, I should say, a big play
with the passing game. It's been very quiet up until this point, and a big play right there for Sheehan. And guess what, Michael? We might be seeing a lot of fireworks coming because right now both teams are starting to get comfortable with their offense and starting to warm up. So let's see how it goes going forward.
1st and 10, handoff to Jordan Davis. Davis stuffed. No gain on the play.
And this is big for North Haven. If they can hold them to maybe a field goal or a turnover on downs, this would be huge for a momentum swing right now. Because right now, it looks like the momentum is starting to teeter on going to Sheehan right now with a big play like that. So let's see how North Haven reacts to the big play. And let's see how Sheehan reacts as well. But they do want to try to get 27. That's Jordan Davis involved as much as can. Get him the ball. You have to get your best players the ball. And he has been your best player on offense so far in this game. They have to get him the ball.
2nd and 10. Simmons fakes the handoff. He's going to be sacked behind the line. The ball's on the ground. Picked up by the Indians.
And what did I just say, Michael? A turnover. Talk about a turn of events. This team is... I love the call by Sheehan. They're going to run a screen, it looks like, all perfectly set up, but doesn't have enough time. And a big play by the senior right there. My goodness. North Haven, a turn of events we're talking possibly. Going into the 4th quarter, they're going to get the ball back. And it looks like an injured player by Sheehan. Could be Kyle Simmons from the big hit, because he did take a huge hit from the defensive end.
Yes, that is Kyle Simmons. Injury timeout. 2:05 to go. North Haven takes the ball back with the 7-point lead. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Subway, Universal Drive, North Haven. Locally owned and operated, featuring delicious subs, wraps, salads, and all of your catering needs. Subway, Universal Drive next to Home Depot in North Haven.
The Landing of North Haven, offering personalized assisted living and memory care service. They feature a highly trained staff and activities prioritizing health and wellness. The Landing of North Haven, a warm, friendly, and welcoming environment at 201 Clintonville Road.
Simmons is walking off Simmons is walking off the field here as we come back. 21-14, North Haven leads. 2:05 to go in the 3rd quarter. Michael Valenti alongside Trevor Keys, and it was Vitale, the senior captain. Yep. Joe Vitale with the fumble recovery, but it was all set up by the defensive line, set up by Luke Maruka and Kyle Maruka.
I mean, Kyle Simmons, I know why. He just got destroyed by 3 big boys right there, and just a great call. I mean, going with the screen call, I like the call, but North Haven just got there in enough time to make the play and the turnover.
Justin White again with the carry, getting to the outside. He's got the first down, crossing the 40-yard line. Justin White, what an impressive game. Usually is used for passing situations, but he is running the ball quite well tonight.
Michael, next man up, and that's what it's been tonight. I mean, some of their players, Corey Hooks down. Jaden Watson not coming back. I mean, you've had Max Augustine go to the sidelines. You've had players go out, but Justin White, like you said, he's been doing great. Albert Hooks as well. It's the next man up, and that's what North Haven has been showing, and that's why they've been so great and so consistent for so many years.
You know what I've noticed so far in this game, though? It's happened quite a few times where usually you see North Haven do this spin move behind the line, and the running back just takes it himself.
Yeah. It's called a 45.
Right.
Fake the handoff, fake the outside run right there, and then keep the ball. Try to catch the secondary linebackers following the guy in motion. But it's one of their bread and butter plays. They love it, to run it, and it's been highly successful at times as well.
Right, but what I'm saying is,
okay.
But in these plays tonight,
yes,
when they're spinning, they're actually handing the ball off.
Because they've been running it so much for so many years that teams are thinking, oh, they're just going to keep the ball. Guess what? Surprise, they haven't been able to, and they haven't been doing that a lot. They've been running outside because guess what? They've exploited the weakness of the secondary of Sheehan, and that's why you've been seeing so many runs outside the tackle box.
Justin White gets stuffed there on 2nd and long. So it'll be 3rd and 9, just shy of the 45-yard line.
And if Sheehan was trying to get back in this game, to try to get back to offense, this play is the biggest play of the night for the Sheehan Titans to this point, because right now they haven't had any answers to slowing this team down. Their rushing attack is having any way they want it. And right now, huge play, 3rd and 9 for the Sheehan defense.
3rd and 9 from the 40. 4-yard line. Albert Hooks patiently waiting for the hole. He breaks through, piling through, first down, past the 45. What a run there by Albert Hooks.
And that's what it's been. It was kind of like last night, Michael, or last week, where Shelton was converting on so many third downs. Now we're seeing it from North Haven tonight. Sheehan, another 3rd and 9, trying to get off the field. This defense looks like it's wearing and tearing. Players having their hands on their hips means a sign of getting tired. And North Haven, another big first down, converting on first downs. It's been the main breaking point for Sheehan tonight, and it's been the ultimate deciding factor so far of why North Haven is up 21-14, Michael, going into the 4th.
We are going to the 4th quarter, and North Haven has the lead, 21-14. 12 minutes to go in this one, folks. It's a fun one, and you're watching Friday Night Football Senior Night on NHTV.
Time is running out to purchase your items from the NHTV Fruit Fudge and Cookie Dough fundraiser. NHTV greatly appreciates your continued support by purchasing these items. They make great holiday gifts for family, friends, and coworkers. Call us at 203-234-0025 or visit us at nhtv.com to place your order today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com.
HB Communications, 60 Dodge Avenue, North Haven. Since 1946, specializing in audio-video solutions, including video conferencing, unified communications, digital signage, and more. HB Communications.
We start the 4th quarter, North Haven with the lead. Handoff up the middle to the 40. Albert Hooks breaks free. 25, 20, 15, 10, diving, he misses, touchdown! Albert Hooks from 44 yards out.
What a run. What a run, Michael. My goodness, I mean, this is what North Haven, they keep moving their feet. It looked like Sheehan has them bunched up right there, and he just breaks away and uses the pure speed right now. And boy, oh boy, North Haven, boy, they came to fight, and they're telling Sheehan, hey, guess what, 6-0? Guess what? You haven't played somebody like us yet, and now we're going to punch you in the mouth. And that's what North Haven has done for 3 periods and a play in the 4th period to start the 4th period, just like the way they started the second half. A huge play, a turning point in this game, a touchdown right here, the onside kick to start the second half. The North Haven Indians, just a fabulous job tonight offensively and defensively, and special teams as well, all facets of the game, Michael.
So with that, North Haven has doubled Sheehan, and they lead 28-14 after the first play of the first quarter. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Forget-Me-Not Florist, 39 State Street, North Haven. A true full-service flower shop providing same-day delivery. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or sympathy, Forget-Me-Not is there for you.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home. Subway, Universal Drive, North Haven. Locally owned and operated, featuring delicious subs, wraps, salads, and all of your catering needs. Subway, Universal Drive next to Home Depot in North Haven.
28-14, North Haven leads after the first play of the 4th quarter. Short kick here, received at the 30-yard line, and then tackled at the 35-yard line. Interesting stat, Trevor.
Yes.
So North Haven coming into this game average in the second half 10 points a game. Tonight they have 21 points in the in the second half.
They've exceeded that very quickly, Michael. It seems like. But another thing we talked about, and we talked about at halftime, is Sheehan hasn't played in the second half, so they're not really used to it. They don't score a lot of points because they've been beating up teams, and the games are over by the first half. So in a situation like this, for the first 6 weeks, they haven't been put in a situation like this, something they haven't been used to all year. So I really want to see how this team comes back. But great stat that North Haven, 11 points in the second half. Right now, 21. They've exceeded expectations for that very quickly.
Jordan Davis trying to break through. He gets about 5 yards. before getting tackled by Justin White.
And that's a big tackle because you don't want to get 27 in space. And we've already seen him have a big touchdown for Sheehan tonight. You get him going. That could be dangerous for North Haven. But North Haven, overall, great job of tackling. They've been causing turnovers. They've gotten to Kyle Simmons. And they've made Sheehan's night offensively. I mean, it looks like there's some confusion right now you can see from the sidelines. Don't know what they're going to be running. It's just a combination of what North Haven's defense and attack has been doing so far to this Sheehan team. Not used to it for the first 6 weeks, Michael, and it's right on display so far for both of us.
Hand off to Davis again, trying to bounce off the line. He trips and falls at the 42-yard line.
Davis on the carry again, and there's going to be an injury timeout.
It might be Jordan Davis. He might have fell on the ball, lost his wind right there, but for a team that's down 28-14, this is something they can't afford to happen right now because of a team that they've relied so heavily on 27. That's Jordan Davis right now. It seems pretty serious with the way the referees are pointing to get the coaches over here.
Yeah, so we'll take a short timeout here with the injury. 10:54 to go, 28-14. North Haven leads. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
The Landing of North Haven, offering personalized assisted living and memory care service. They feature a highly trained staff and activities prioritizing health and wellness. The Landing of North Haven, a warm, friendly, and welcoming environment at 201 Clintonville Road.
Jordan Davis seems to be okay. He's walking off the field. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV. Michael Valenti alongside Trevor Keys. It's senior night here at Mike Vanacore Field. North Haven with a 14-point lead with just under 11 minutes to go. Third and 2 for Sheehan at the 41-yard line. Simmons takes the snap, hands it off the middle. No! This is a Wildcat offense. It wasn't Simmons on the field. That was actually number 10, Ernest Childers, and he gets the first down, and there's a late flag on the play.
And that's what happens. I mean, Sheehan, you get a big play, and then you make a mistake like that. Why hurt your team like that? Why celebrating? You're losing with 10 minutes left. Oh, it looks the Titans. The referee's having a tough time right now. He's surprised right now of what's going on. But look at North Haven right now. They're the ones that are getting in Sheehan's head. Sheehan has not been able to react to a situation, a scenario like this for the entire season. It's showing. You're down by 2 touchdowns with 10 minutes left. Your season could be on the line because you're fighting for a playoff spot and and make a decision like that. Not smart right there. You make a great play. Go back to the huddle and try to help your team and not hurt it.
And Childers goes down to the ground, and he's being checked on by the athletic trainer. 10:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. North Haven with a 14-point lead. Michael Valenti alongside Trevor Keys. North Haven playing their final game of the 2019 season here at Mike Vanacore Field.
And hey, if it's the last, this is going to be the last game of Mike Vanacore Field. What a performance right now. I mean, I know there's still 10 minutes left, but what a performance for this first 3.5 quarters of what the North Haven Indians have been putting on to this Sheehan Titan team right now. So this is, you want to talk about lasting image for these seniors and your last game at Mike Vanacore Field. What is it going to be? It could be a big victory and the biggest win of the season for the North Haven Indians if they hold on to this nice lead so far. I won't say comfortable because it is not, because this team could score in bunches very quickly.
Now, North Haven, as we mentioned before, have been in some very close games heading into the second half, heading into the fourth quarter, and they've fallen short in each of those games. Earlier this year, they lose by 7 to Fairfield Prep. They lose by 4 to Maloney. They lose by 4 to West Haven.
Yeah.
But here they are, up 14 points after being tied at the half at 7 against a Sheehan team that has significantly outscored their opponents.
Yeah, but that could be a credit to, like I've said, the schedule. I mean, they haven't played anybody with a winning record. With them just, like I said, the scenario right now, it's 3rd and long right now, a huge 3rd down, and probably the play of the game could be the game for Sheehan right now.
Jordan Davis bounces off the line, and he's not going to get much.
And that's the difference right there. North Haven on the big third down. It's actually, the marker says second down. I do not know if it's second down.
It's second down
because of the penalty.
Right, the
Yes,
penalty
okay.
was after the first down was made.
So I was going to say, because I thought it was a third down because of the marker, but it is not. It's a first down. It was his first down. So they have to start. The clock is against them. There's 10 minutes on the dot right now. They need to start passing the ball right now. They have a quarterback capable, or they're actually the backup, I think, is in right now. Because Kyle Simmons is still out with an injury.
And that's a first down run there for Sheehan.
So two of the big three right now that I had coming into this game for Sheehan, Kyle Simmons, Terrence Bogan, are both out, it seems like. It seems like with concussions as well. But Jordan Davis, one of the big three, he's actually listed as a receiver, Michael. We haven't seen him in any of receiver this year at this game. He's been all in the backfield, and right there, North Haven, just look at them. The energy, the fire, they're hungry. They want to come out and they want to play spoiler. They want to beat this Sheehan team because, yes, this was a rivalry back in the day for people that may not know. This was a regular season rivalry each and every year. I was part of it, and we used to take it to Sheehan. Sheehan's a team known for chirping a lot, and North Haven has stayed, actually, another great thing, they've stayed composed. They haven't let the Sheehan team get in their heads right now. They're doing their talking on the field, and it shows in the scoreboard, Michael.
Up the middle, that's Castaldi. He's got the first down, cross midfield, and he's down just shy of the 35-yard line. A good run there by Anthony Castaldi. And Sheehan is not quitting yet. They're going no huddle here.
Oh, they have to. The time is against them right now. You're down 2 scores. But the way the defense is playing, I wouldn't be surprised if you may be seeing an onside kick coming soon. But Kyle Castaldi, he's more the dual threat. He's more of the runner, where you see Kyle Simmons has been the thrower. And right there, that's probably one of the most successful runs that we've seen inside the tackle box. And that's a great run for Sheehan and something they've been desperately needing because they're coming into this game. Their rushing attack has been their bread and butter like North Haven. And tonight, the reason why they may be losing is because of the fact that North Haven has slowed down this rushing attack.
Jordan Davis gets it to about the 32-yard line on that play. So it'll be second and about 6 or 7. Still going no huddle here for Sheehan. Another handoff to Jordan Davis again. And not much there. Maybe a yard, if anything.
Other than that, really one play, the touchdown, we really haven't seen much from Jordan Davis in the second half. They really kind of slowed him down. Wherever he's going, they've had some sort of defender on him. Other than the run, minus that big touchdown run, he's been pretty quiet in the second half.
3rd and 5 from the 31-yard line. Slowly approaching as the clock continues to run down here. Castaldi drops back, looks to throw, throws this one deep to the end zone. It is incomplete, intended for Jordan Davis, but a flag on the play, holding against Sheehan.
This ref's not waiting. He's like, the play's still in play. He's still calling a holding right now. I mean, right there, 2 defenders. If the North Haven Indians pick that ball up, they're winning this game. And even with the penalty, add 10 yards to it. But another 3rd and 15. And that's been another key to this game. North Haven's been converting on their 3rd down conversions. Whether it's been 3rd and long or 3rd and short, they have been converting. I haven't seen a lot of conversions from Sheehan. That's another reason why they're down 2 scores right now late in this game, Michael.
So it will be 4th and long, and
unless they declined it, or it is 3rd and it's still maybe 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd and long. So this is an interesting move because, yes, it's a 4th down for Sheehan if he declines it, but now it's 2 downs to the 1st, and that just continues to kill the clock. I actually like this move by Sagnella.
And you got to see it right here. This is a big play right here.
Castaldi almost sacked there. The pass is complete, but tackled quickly.
I mean, tackled, but you could hear me in the background while you're commenting, is right there. I mean, look at
Cal Maruca.
Look at Maruca just bull rushing the right tackle and just missing just enough to get the ball to his, I mean, right in the air. That's a free ball, and just to see that go into the Sheehan hand, a lucky break, but nothing was major there. Oh, the band was playing. Sags is not happy right now with what just the play. They're playing the band. The band was not on the field. The band was not on the field, at least.
They were
the
playing.
band was playing during the game, and Sags was not happy. He just yelled, yes, they're winning right now, but Sags still is angry right now, and he oh, you got to love it. You got to love the enthusiasm that they've shown throughout this night. You don't usually do that. You don't usually see bands playing. You usually see bands just run on the field.
Castaldi drops back. Now flushed out of the pocket. Chasing him is Maruka. The pass is incomplete. A turnover on downs. North Haven stands tall defensively.
And even if they caught that ball, Michael, it still would have been well short of the first down. I mean, just again, Maruka, the big senior again. Another senior coming up big. Pass rushing right there. Beating up on the right tackle. Even if he caught the ball, like I said, it would have been well short of a first down. So North Haven really can take it down all the way to zeros with the way Sheehan has not been able to slow down this rush attack. North Haven, with the way things are going, looks like, Michael, they're going to finish up Mike Vanacore Field with a victory here on senior night. And what a performance, a complete performance for 48 minutes, a dominating performance. Yes, it says 28-14, but a dominating performance in the second half. It was 7-7 at one point, and they've taken it to Sheehan.
1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. And it will be a run up the middle by Albert Hooks, but not much there.
But that's fine. You want to just tick. You want to see tick, tick, tick. You want to see that clock. Keep moving. Keep going. That's all they care about right now. Get some first downs, more first downs. As long as you can sustain some more first downs, North Haven's going to walk out of here with a victory.
If they do finish off this game and win, they would have finished this season 2-3 at home.
They do have, yes, I mean, it's a disappointing, you don't ever want to lose on your home turf, but it's all about what you did in your last game. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, and with the way they've been playing, this could be a huge, going forward, a huge momentum swing for the next 2 games against Xavier and at Amity. Could finish up 6-4 and win on a 3-game winning streak with the way they played today. It could be a tough out for Xavier and Amity on the Thanksgiving game.
North Haven takes their final timeout, and we'll take a timeout here too. Just under 6 minutes to go, 28-14 is the score. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Time is running out to purchase your items from the NHTV Fruit Fudge and Cookie Dough fundraiser. NHTV greatly appreciates your continued support by purchasing these items. They make great holiday gifts for family, friends, and coworkers. Call us at 203-234-0025 or visit us at NHTV.com to place your order today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com.
HB Communications, 60 Dodge Avenue, North Haven. Since 1946, specializing in audio-video solutions, including video conferencing, unified communications, digital signage, and more. HB Communications.
Coming out of the break, timeout from North Haven, 28-14. I actually have to correct myself here. If North Haven does finish the win,
you made a mistake?
I did it. I'll admit it.
Goodness.
Actually, North Haven will finish 3-2 if they win this game at home. And a flag on the play. It looks like North Haven will be charged with a false start. And that's going to go back 5 yards.
And you never want to see that, especially if you're a head coach. Coming out of a timeout, you never want to see a false start like that. That's not what you want to see. You're trying to get out of here with a victory. It's now a 2nd and 10 instead of a 2nd and 5. Let's see what North Haven does. Not surprising. Going to run the football right now, control the clock, and let that clock wind down.
2nd and 5. Justin White, who's had some impressive runs, takes the ball to the 44-yard line.
So it's back to where it was, 2nd and 5 right now. And yeah, like you said, Justin White has really taken a hold of this second half for this North Haven team. Jaden Watson going down hasn't been seen since probably, the second or first?
Early second quarter,
I think. Second quarter, I think. So Justin White, tremendous job. It started with Albert Hooks, and it has been Albert Hooks. The deciding touchdown could be Albert Hooks' big play, and Max Augustine as well. But you're seeing Justin White now getting involved, and he's done a tremendous job of coming in and performing tremendously for this Indians offense.
Albert Hooks tries to circle the edge, and he's going to be tripped up behind the line there. Tom DePascal,
now,
the senior captain with the tackle.
Now, if I'm North Haven, and Sheehan's not going to call timeout, And now they're going to have to get their special teams out on the field, send them out. But I would wait until as long as you can and waste as much clock as you want. Because the clock, remember, for North Haven, is their friend.
Now, North Haven has burned all 3 of their timeouts, but Sheehan has all 3 of theirs.
And if they're not going to call it, North Haven should just let it run down all the way down and then kick the ball.
So they will take their leisurely time to punt this ball as Chase DeCarlo's back to punt. And it's a good punt. High hang time, but will be returned. Sliding safely to the 35-yard line.
I like what you did there. I like that. Was he safe or was he out?
I think he was safe.
You think he was safe? Okay. I think he was out because North Haven made a nice play on the tackle. That was Jordan Davis again. I mean, we've seen this kid get into space. If he gets out there, he's got the speed to break it and make a big play for the Sheehan team. So another great job, a nice open field tackle. So he was out. I'm going to be the deciding factor on this.
Okay.
I've never been an umpire, but I'm going to say he was out.
Well, I have almost 20 years umpiring experience. So
then how do we know if he was safe or out?
He got there before the tag.
Okay.
1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. And a handoff there.
Still running the football, Michael. You would think they have a little more urgency to pass the football, knowing that you're 4 minutes away, you're down 2 touchdowns, and you're at the 35-yard line. You got to throw the ball right now.
Well, here's the thing that, they have Anthony Castaldi in the game right now. How much experience does he actually have passing the ball?
That could come into factor, but we've seen him already throw the ball. He can throw the ball. You got to throw the ball. You got to have faith. If you're just going to run the ball, you're pretty much throwing in the white flag if you're continuing to run the football.
Play action fake. Castaldi rolls out. Maruka chasing him. Throws this one deep. Has a man in coverage, but he's incomplete.
I mean, this pass rush has been tremendous for North Haven. Yes, they haven't got the sacks. It's only been a couple. But just like that, just enough right there to get in the backfield and make Castaldi have to get out of the pocket and make a throw that he's probably not comfortable delivering to his receiver. That's just a great job of defensively. And this defensive line, Coach Aggs is a offensive line coach. He's a line coach. He's been always a lineman coach. So to see that, he's got to be pleased with that. I know it's not a sack in the book, but they'll take that just as much as a sack as well.
And they have Jordan Davis out as a wide receiver on this drive, and Justin White is covering him. Justin White making the play on the last one to break it up. 3rd and 8 from the 35-yard line. Dropping back is Castaldi. Has to roll out again. Throws it in the middle, and it's going to be nearly intercepted off the hands of David Pace.
Right there again, just enough. I mean, the pass rush, I'm saying, I know it hasn't been a sack, but just him moving out of the pocket just to fluster him enough and way overthrown right there. A missed opportunity. I know it's cold out. The hands are probably cold. The ball's a little dry right now. But just still a great job defensively in the defensive line. It might not be a sack, but guess what? It's another incompletion, and it's 4th down. And now here's the game for both the Sheehan Titans and the North Haven Indians.
So Sheehan calls their first timeout with 3.5 to go. 4th and 8. Michael Valenti alongside Trevor Keys. We'd like to thank you all for watching here on NHTV, as well as the North Haven High School Football Facebook page. If you're watching on Facebook Live, give us a like, give us a thumbs up. Or hearts, whatever.
Give us a heart. Yeah, what kind of emojis they got nowadays? Give us a laughing face. Give us an angry face. But I don't think there's going to be any angry emojis going on, because if you're a North Haven fan, you got to love what you're seeing. For people that are staying home right now, you got to be loving what you're seeing from Facebook. The North Haven Indians, pending this play, could be victorious in a huge win in the last game on Mike Vanacore Field of 2019.
4th and 8. Castaldi throws this one. The pass is off the hands of LeMay, and it's a turnover on downs.
Looks
but
like
a flag on the play.
Looks like they're going to call. They called a holding.
Holding on Sheehan, and it's going to be declined.
It's going to be declined. I mean, he was wide open in the field, Michael. He makes a play. He could be having another 10, 15 yards right there, but just a dropped opportunity right there, and kind of the definition of the Sheehan's offense tonight. It has so much potential, so much opportunity right there. It just dropped in front of their hand, right in front of their face. And that's what happened right there. He was wide open in the middle of the field. Another play, he had to move a little out of the way, and you saw that's why they got the holding call. Wide open, just a missed opportunity. It looks like Sheehan is going to be eliminated from the undefeateds.
Yep. coming into this game, they were second in the Class S bracket.
I wonder what they're going to do. I mean, they'll still probably be in the top 8, but they're going to take maybe a significant drop because this does hurt. This could have been a huge win for Sheehan, beating an L team, a Class L team. This could have been huge point-wise.
Flag on the play after the snap as Hooks gets it between the tackles and crossing the 35-yard line. Let's see what the flag is for. It's against North Haven. It looks like a legal procedure, so that's going to come back 5 yards. Such a complete 180 for this North Haven team. Now, we saw this team last week, and they looked, honestly, they looked the worst I've ever seen them doing a game here at Mike Vanacore Field. But tonight, they come in against a team that a lot of people probably came into this game thinking that it was going to be a win for Sheehan.
You would have thought, right?
You would have thought 6-0.
Hey, Michael.
Beating their teams.
That's why they play the game.
That's why they play the game.
That's why they play the game. You play to win the game, and North Haven wanted to come out and play to win the game, and that's what they did for 48 minutes. Depending on a couple first downs, a first down or so, that's not going to help right there. But a first down or so will seal the deal for North Haven. Yes, you said it. Last week, a disappointing loss playing a Shelton team that's a very good Shelton team. Let's not say that they're a scrub team. Shelton is a very good team.
Oh, they definitely are.
They are a good team.
So is Sheehan.
So is Sheehan. But we're seeing the true Sheehan right now. The schedule showed that, yes, they were 6-0. It looks good, but they haven't really played anybody, and it showed. They haven't been able to deal with a scenario like this. And right now, North Haven, pending a drastic collapse in the next 2.5 minutes, they're going to get out of here with a huge win and a confidence builder as well for the Indians.
2nd and 18. It'll be Hooks, and he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Lose about 3 on that play. So after this game, North Haven finishes their season with 2 on the road. An SCC game against Xavier on the road, and then they finish the night before Thanksgiving at Amity.
I never liked that. I never liked that they did the Thanksgiving game the night before. It's not the same meaning.
That's usually when the Nike Bowl is.
It's never not the night before. That's like on a Tuesday, the Nike Bowl, but it's never been the same. Like that's the same feel for me as a football player that was in that rivalry, playing in the Amity North Haven game, playing at night compared to playing Thanksgiving morning. Just doesn't have the same feel to it. I mean, it was different. You wake up, yes, it was cold, yes, it was early in the morning, but you were going to play football for 48 minutes against your arch rival to try to go win, and then come home, and then you celebrate and enjoy Turkey Day. Watch some football, enjoy with friends and family, and have some turkey and relax. It just has a different feel. But with the way this team played tonight, Xavier and Amity are going to have their hands full going forward. Because if this North Haven team plays the way they played tonight for 48 minutes, they are going to be a tough out for the next 2 games. Now, they are not going to make the playoffs. It's going to be unfortunate because this is a talented team, but you can win in a positive way. And tonight is a builder, a confidence builder for the next 2 games against the Xavier Falcons starting next week.
3rd and 18 as Albert Hooks just takes it himself to the right side, finds a hole, but not much as soon as he breaks into it. And it's going to be 4th down, so North Haven probably will punt here under 2 minutes.
And if Sheehan's not going to take the timeout, North Haven should just run the clock all the way down. Heck, I take the penalty. If anybody just saw what just happened, the Sheehan kid, if we got a replay right there, he literally just fell to the ground. He faked an injury. He flopped. You ever see that? Have you ever seen football, the players? That's saving a timeout, if you know. He was fine. He stood up, and then he went down to the ground. Sometimes they look to the sidelines and they say, yeah, go down.
Have you ever done that?
Are you kidding me? If I had a broken leg, I'm finishing the game. I got the heart of a champion. I'm not leaving this field. My father finished the game with a dislocated elbow. Kids nowadays, they just try to take advantage of this, and they see a coach and stuff. Yeah, go down, because they don't have to waste the timeout. So they stop the clock, knowing that they're not going to take the timeout. So I see it in college. You see it in the NFL nowadays.
We saw it with the Giants and the Rams that Monday night game where the entire defense just flopped.
Michael, it happens all the time now. I've never seen it before in my life. I don't know these players nowadays. It's like, why do they do that?
Nobody's taking me off the field unless I broke my neck or something and I have to. I'm not coming off the field. I'm staying on, win or lose. I'm playing for the full 48 minutes because it's football, the greatest sport in the world.
4th and 12.
And a flag.
And a delay of game against North Haven.
But I see what they tried to do there, and that's not the worst thing. Try to waste as much clock, play the field position, get 5 yards back so they can make it an easier punt and maybe pin them down inside the 10-yard line.
But wasn't the clock stopped for the injury?
No,
timeout?
It seemed like it still went down. I think it went down all the way. I think it was at 130-something, and they got down to 111. So, hey, that's fine. You still got 71 seconds left. So that's fine. They'll take it, and then they'll play field position. Get a nice kick here, get it to maybe inside the 10. It's going to be extremely tough for Sheehan to get going.
DiCarlo gets the punt off, and it's angled, so Davis won't be able to return. It goes out of bounds.
And that's what you want. You want to play inside the 20 like that. You got to go down within a minute. It's going to be very hard to score 2 touchdowns inside a minute. But this offense can score, but you also got to give credit. This offense hasn't been able to generate any type of positivity for this game, and that's credit to this defense, the front 7 and the back end of the defense as well. All around, all facets of the game, North Haven dominated this game, which started sloppy for both teams. It was 7-7. You had the 2 turnovers from each team. You had the big penalties for each team. But then the second half, North Haven comes out, and it could be the game changer. We talked about it last week, was the fumble. This week, it's the onside kick.
1st and 10, a screen pass on the flat side, and not much there.
And that's just a great job trying to get them. He's got the 2 defenders, doesn't over-pursue, stay in their lane, and don't play over-aggressive. Right there, just a great play. And that's, North Haven, I can't say enough how happy I am to see for this coaching staff as well and this team. They played so great tonight, offensively, defensively, and special teams. And look, they're still going. They're still coming after them.
Jordan Davis finds some open field, breaks a tackle, and then finally brought down. Clock now at 30 seconds and still counting down.
Which is even more impressive is that they slowed down Jordan Davis in the second half. I know he had the big play, the big touchdown, and the only play it seemed like in the second half for Sheehan, but they really took him out of the game. Whereas the first half, he really took control of this offense and really and they were going to him, it seemed like every play. Not in the second half, and credit to North Haven again.
Castaldi, with pressure, throws that incomplete, and the clock will stop with 16 seconds.
So North Haven, hey, man, Michael, it was another great year working with you.
Yes,
it's been
it was.
fun. I know it was only 3 games, but it was fun, and it's a great way to end the year in Mike Vanacore Field with a huge win, an upset win, play spoiler, play a complete game for 40 minutes. The crowd is happy. We're happy. The team is happy. The coaching staff is happy. Everybody in North Haven is happy because of the performance by the North Haven Indians tonight. Well done to this Indians team.
Pass deep is complete to the 42-yard line. It is a first down, but 10 seconds will be left when they continue the clock and set the chains. The clock now continues. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2. This will be the last play of the game. They can't score 14 on this one. They air it out, and it is incomplete. North Haven has pulled the upset at Mike Vanacore Field. They have put a 1 in the loss column for Sheehan.
And a great way for the seniors to leave Mike Vanacore Field. It's senior night, right, Michael? It's about the seniors tonight. Cheerleaders, the band players as well, and the football players most importantly. It's about them, and that's what a great night and just to capture the last moments of Mike Vanacore Field, to go in against a team that was highly regarded as a talented team, a really all-around great team offensively, and to see what they did, slow down a team from a 50-point team that could score at will, to shoot them, to get them to 14 points. Job well done.
7 points in the first half, 7 points in the second half.
Mission accomplished. Job well done from the North Haven Indians.
So again, the final score, 28-14. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, our final thoughts of the game and a salute to our seniors as they play their final game at Mike Vanacore Field. Again, the final score, 28-14. North Haven wins. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Time is running out to purchase your items from the NHTV Fruit Fudge and Cookie Dough Fundraiser. NHTV greatly appreciates your continued support by purchasing these items. They make great holiday gifts for family, friends, and coworkers. Call us at 203-234-0025 or visit us at NHTV.com to place your order today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com.
HB Communications, 60 Dodge Avenue, North Haven. Since 1946, specializing in audio-video solutions, including video conferencing, unified communications, digital signage, and more. HB Communications.
Forget-Me-Not Florist, 39 State Street, North Haven. A true full-service flower shop providing same-day delivery. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or sympathy, Forget-Me-Not is there for you.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home. Subway, Universal Drive, North Haven. Locally owned and operated, featuring delicious subs, wraps, salads, and all of your catering needs. Subway, Universal Drive next to Home Depot in North Haven.
The Landing of North Haven, offering personalized assisted living and memory care service. They feature a highly trained staff and activities prioritizing health and wellness. The Landing of North Haven, a warm, friendly, and welcoming environment at 201 Clintonville Road.
If I can, what? What an impressive win for North Haven, 28-14 on senior night.
Especially, brother. Look, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm very happy right now as a former player. The fans are happy. The players are ecstatic. I mean, coming in here, 6-0 Sheehan, undefeated, top 10 team in the state. Looked like they were going to be a tough team to be out in the playoffs. Thinking about that against a team like North Haven that comes off a disappointing loss to Shelton. But we've seen a complete, like you said, 180. North Haven dominates from start to finish, all facets of the game, offensively, rushing attack, defensively, and even the special teams. The big play call to go with the onside kick changed the momentum completely and the rest of the game for North Haven.
Now, last week we talked about a fumble that was a turning point of the game. Tonight, it definitely was the onside kick to start the second half. which we saw them do an onside kick last week, and it looked all but perfectly executed, except they didn't get the ball. This one, they got the ball, and they converted it.
I love it. I mean, Sheehan had no idea what was coming, and that's the great thing about it. It was like the Sean Payton call in the Super Bowl against the Colts. Coming out of the second half, 7-7. It's an up-and-down game. It's a 50-50 game, an evenly matched game so far. And Coach Sagnella and Coach Walkovitz and his coaching staff decide to go with the bold call. Let's catch them off guard, onside kick. And what does it do? It pays off and changes, like I said, the next 24 minutes of that game.
Yeah, it really did. And, you know, the second half, we saw Justin White on his senior night having a very impressive game. Albert Hooks with a couple touchdowns. Max Augustine looked good from the ground.
Great effort by the whole team. I mean, like you just said, it was, I mean, we talked about this. They weren't known as a second half team, but tonight they exceeded all expectations coming, or those points. 21 points in the second half. This was a 7-7 game we're talking about, and they really took it to this team, this rushing attack. The only reason why this game wasn't a bigger blowout is because of North Haven stopped themselves. They're the only team that stopped themselves tonight. Sheehan had no answer for the rushing attack. It was North Haven, and that's why this game was closer, because North Haven took it to them throughout this game. Sheehan never had an answer, and even on defense, you got to give credit to the North Haven defense. This is a team that comes in scoring 50 points a game. I don't care who you're playing. You score 50 points a game and averaging close to 500 yards a game. You're doing something right. And for this team to come in, stop them to 14 or shut them down to 14 points, I mean, if you're Coach Agnelli, you're Coach Velarde, Coach Walkovitz, and Coach Riccadelli, this entire coaching staff, you got to be going back to the locker room, one happy camper. I mean, if I am, I can only know what they are.
And one other thing to take note here, Corey Hooks is not playing this game. Jaden Watson was injured.
I mean, you just said it. Two players that we've talked about heavily throughout this year. Those have been the two backbones of this team, both out. And then, but I've been saying this is what makes North Haven so great and so consistent throughout the past couple of years, is the next man up, the plethora of talent they have on this offense, and it was on display tonight. Justin White, Max Augustine, and then Albert Hooks as well, who we haven't even mentioned that much this year. Defensively, he's been great. Offensively, it has been more of his brother Corey. But tonight, all three were on display, and Sheehan, for 48 minutes, got dominated. They got taken to behind the woodshed and got beat up by a team that was hungrier, more motivated, and wanted to prove something. And you know what? They proved it tonight.
They really did. And again, the final score, 28-14 on senior night. The North Haven Indians finished their season at home with a 3-2 record. They have 2 more games on the road before they close it out.
Can I say something I wanted to say thank you for everything. Another great year. I was happy I got to be NHTV. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Another great year for us, and a great way to end the season. Like I said, these seniors, like I said, beginning of pregame, what is your lasting image is going to be on Mike Vanacore Field? Well, guess what? It's a nice 28-14 over a top 10 team and a dominating 28-14 win. So, Michael, thank you. To NHTV, thank you. And to the North Haven Indians, job well done tonight. A great send-off for us.
It really was. Again, the final score, 28-14. North Haven wins this one, and they will finish their last 2 games at Xavier and at Amity. We'd like to thank everybody, part of the North Haven TV crew. We'd like to thank everybody that sponsors North Haven High School football on NHTV. And we'd like to thank each and one of you that have watched, whether on NHTV or on Facebook Live. We'll see you all next year. For Trevor Keys, my name is Michael Valenti saying so long from Mike Vanacore Field.
Time is running out to purchase your items from the NHTV Fruit Fudge and Cookie Dough fundraiser. NHTV greatly appreciates your continued support by purchasing these items. They make great holiday gifts for family, friends, and coworkers. Call us at 203-234-0025 or visit us at NHTV.com to place your order today.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com.
HB Communications, 60 Dodge Avenue, North Haven. Since 1946, specializing in audio-video solutions, including video conferencing, unified communications, digital signage, and more. HB Communications.
Forget-Me-Not Florist, 39 State Street, North Haven. A true full-service flower shop providing same-day delivery. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or sympathy, Forget-Me-Not is there for you.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home. Subway, Universal Drive, North Haven. Locally owned and operated, featuring delicious subs, wraps, salads, and all of your catering needs. Subway, Universal Drive next to Home Depot in North Haven.
The Landing of North Haven, offering personalized assisted living and memory care service. They feature a highly trained staff and activities prioritizing health and wellness. The Landing of North Haven, a warm, friendly, and welcoming environment at 201 Clintonville Road.